waiting for my D&D to wander. Are we live right now?
Hello, welcome friends. This is another obliviously adventure of West Haven. Thank you for joining us today. Today I am joined by Mr. Kalen Franco.
Hey guys, I had a Butterfinger crisp for the first time the other day, and it was real good. Yeah.
And I'm also joined by Miss Maddie Franco.
I will second that about the Butterfinger crisp.
As well as the lovely Charlene Mitchell.
I am jealous of the Butterfinger crisp that you said had. Hello.
Mr. JJ Harris.
What's up, guys? The light shall burn you.
Yes.
We've got Faux Rank.
I'm okay that I roll ones all the time because it lets me drink my margarita faster.
Excuses. And Miss Morgan.
I make my roommate's bringing me Korean barbecue in a little bit.
Nice. Why the fuck are we not doing this at your house?
Stuff except me.
No.
Fair. Hi friends, how you guys doing?
Right.
Good. I think. Wait, were you asking us or the people in chat?
You guys.
We're people
too.
I'm not good. I got
But
cheese
not
and Korean
like-
barbecue. I couldn't do better.
Oh my goodness.
So, since we're here to play D&D and whatnot,
Cat says hello.
like, should we like roll?
Hello.
Hi, Kat.
Yes.
Not initiative. I always say that. Let's
Not
roll
initiative.
For recap.
Roll for recap. Yes.
Roll for the recap.
Oh, 5. Ha 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 ha.
Motherfucker.
Every time.
Okay. What that just
And I wasn't even here when you guys were talking about the recap. Come on, Miss Lost Connection, eating your Cheetos, roll 20.
She's eating off-brand cheese.
I have
Okay,
to roll.
so whatever.
Right.
Still, roll 20. Roll with advantage and a plus 5.
Cheese that. That's what they're called.
Oh, no, she's-
They're cheese that's.
I got
Cheese
two.
that's.
That's hilarious.
Yep, you did get it too. Why can't I roll like you?
You have a shake.
This is sad.
Oh, she got a 19. She's doing recap.
Morgan's
I already got
watching.
19
JJ, what'd you
already.
get?
I got,
See, 19.
I thought you said 50.
I see the 16. No, I see the 16.
I rolled 19. 19's my favorite
It's looking
number.
like wrong.
You do
Yeah, it's
what?
great.
What's this?
She's not happy.
No, I'm not, because other than beating the shit out of her and him, I really don't remember the in-betweens.
I'll take it.
What are you watching,
Do it.
Mom?
I definitely need to start paying more attention to that.
Here we go, get good.
Previously on West Haven, we had entered the
Dad,
cave.
you like
Okay,
Batman?
you gotta be a little quieter, sweetie.
Front
You
the,
like Batman?
a dryad?
Strider.
No, she's
Rider.
a writer.
Strider. So the vicious Strider Sharana, who was helping Sir wreak havoc upon the forgotten, the Forbidden Quarters?
For the Fallen Quarter.
Fallen Quarters, I knew it was some with an F. Where Sir was casting all of the outcasts who had decided to speak and or rise against him so that they could be left for dead for the spider's scourge to eat and devour, the leader being Sharana. So we went out, we seeked to fight her, we found her, she talked a lot of shit, we talked a lot of shit. She ended up getting owned super hard. And then after that, we went back to Panda to celebrate the fact that the Fallen Quarters will live to see another day. He was extremely grateful for what we have done, and then he had revealed the way back into the city. And then from there, we went to confront Sir himself. And as we went off, we were met with lots of guards that were guarding the place that Sir stayed. So there was our first skill challenge, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we managed to get just about halfway before we were actually noticed. And as we were noticed, we entered a hallway with suits of armor that lined the walls. 3 of these armor, being enchanted and magical, came to life and began to attack us. And as we stood strong, we had defeated them and continued on and entered the next room, which is where we found Sir and his lovely pet dragon. And from there, battle ensued, and there was a lot of should we kill this guy? Should we not kill this guy? And then Z ended up rolling a nat 20 on a charisma check to subdue and allow Sir to give in and subdue us. So now we are in the room with Sir, and he is completely bound and helpless, and we are about to interrogate him and make him pay for the injustices that he has cast upon this city.
Dun dun.
That was a great recap, homie.
Yeah, that was pretty clear, concise, exactly what happened. So, upon fighting with Sir, it finally calms down as he is able to talk him out of futile resistance. It's quite clearly lost to him, and he kneels as your party surrounds him and threatens him. Now that it's calmed down, you can look around the room. You see it's adorned with piles of gold. You can see a few things strewn about, and Anduin notices several religious artifacts scattered around the room. Sir is looking at you, waiting for your judgment. What you gonna fucking do then?
Outside question. When we ended last time, you said that he was more willing to talk to me than to anybody else? Or I feel like it's like because I had like stopped the fight that
you stopped fighting. You called for peace and talking. So it's not like necessarily you stop the fight. It's not like you have to talk to him.
Okay, cool.
So, what are we gonna do with this guy?
There's several of these artifacts that resemble he who shall not be named, correct?
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
who is
You
this?
would recognize him as Anduin right away.
And I toss it at his feet and I say, what is this?
Those are my best customers.
The best customers, this is the mark of Velsharoon. I need to know why you have any affinity with this man.
Because they pay me the gold, sir.
Do you not have an inkling of justice in your bones?
Justice doesn't pay the bills.
Alright, well here's the thing, man. You're tied up. There are several daggers at your throat. If you do not say what we want you to say, it'll be fast and quick.
Well, I mean, they paid my bills, but right now, if you've got my life, there's nothing stopping me from telling you what they want if you promise to spare me.
I am not promising anything to you, you filthy man. I just need to know why. Do you worship this man?
You don't need to worship anyone if they've got gold.
Do you understand the destruction and chaos that he brings upon this world?
Oh,
Firsthand, I have
well.
seen this destruction!
Yeah, I understand quite well, but he pays better than the other people, so I don't really give a shit.
Well, it's become quite apparent to me that you do not care about anything but yourself.
That is probably the most true statement about me anyone's ever said in existence.
I'm fucking over this, and I'm gonna walk to the corner.
Anduin, what does this mean to you?
This is the mark of Velsharoon.
What does that mean?
This is the god of necromancy. This is what caused me to leave the home that I once loved and known.
I see. This man seems to be no necromancer of his own.
He doesn't. He doesn't, but it's just a lot. I would rather not speak of it.
Okay, well, as for the rest of us.
I walk up to him and I'm like, hey, I'm going to stop the battle. My name is Z, and I just kind of really want to know who you're in cahoots with. You know, what are some names of people that you're dealing with here?
Well, you already killed the main one.
Okay, yeah, we got her. Other ones, you know, give us some helpful information. I spared them from killing you, but if you don't prove very helpful, then they're just gonna kill you. So, you know.
Besides Sharana, all I really do is control this town, and I make the occasional dealings with the cult of Veshroon.
And where are they? Who do you deal with particularly for them?
What do I get if I tell you?
Your life.
You will live.
Yeah.
If you don't prove to be very
I
important,
don't agree to that offer.
I don't either.
From wanting to kill you.
If I can't be promised my life, then I will not tell you shit.
Someone cut off his toe.
I'd like to.
Can I?
Yeah,
I'll do it. Actually, I have a better idea. I'm going to pull out Sharana's fang and put it to his throat.
Oh my.
This is even better.
So
bro.
this is from your lackey, so I'm assuming you understand what her bite does? You should probably start talking.
Alright. There is a base of the cult of Veshroon about 4 or 5 days north. After you get through White Vale, You follow the road until you get to a single oak tree in a field of evergreen. And you take a right, and you go for about 4.5 hours, 5 hours to come to a cliff face. And down in there is their... That's their base.
And who
Let me go.
do you deal with when you go there?
They just call him the Shadow.
I'm gonna move my hand away from his neck and
Have
just
you ever
still stay
seen
behind him.
Shadow?
Have I ever seen the Shadow?
Yeah, is he the one that pays you?
Never up close. I've only ever seen him from a distance. He's covered in a cloak. Apparently something happened and no one sees very much of him anymore.
You do
But
not
his
want
power
to
is
see
something
him.
mighty. What, cleric?
You do not want to see him.
I would never imagine so. I never talked to the man, but from a distance you could tell he was pure evil.
How
It's like
long have you worked with him?
I've worked with him for several years now. We have a very long history. There's one, literally, as I said, my best client.
Has it gotten more consistent lately?
No, nothing super crazy.
What does he pay you for?
I give him weapons, information,
About
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he wants. I mean,
what does he
a
want?
long time ago he wanted information on a certain housing of like Eldath. And I think I sold him where that was. And
what did you just say
I sell him information.
about?
He asks where certain sects of Eldath or opposing deities are. I find out and I tell him. Pays me
Blackbane,
quite well.
fill my hand and I grab him by the throat.
Oh!
Wait, what's the information he wanted most recently before? Whoa.
I think if your destiny decides to get in between these two, it'd probably be a bad idea.
Okay. But maybe there's other people that we could help by knowing this information. And if he dies, we don't know this information. There could be other towns that are about to be attacked, other people, other houses. Right? We need to know this.
My eyes open and they're pure black.
Oh.
Okay, I don't think
I'm
we're
more
gonna
afraid
know.
of the shadow than I am of you, cleric. And he spits in your face.
Oh my god! I want enough information!
I'm gonna message Anduin.
You are nothing but scum. The last little bit of good that was in me you will drain! I am sick of sitting in front of people that think they are better than the innocent! And my fingernails grow, and I stab them into his throat!
Oh,
And I start to inflict wounds on him.
The room
This is so
is
shocking.
filled with a cacophony of screams, just full of anguish and pain as his throat grows black and veins spider down his body. Blood bursts from different arteries throughout until his throat melts away and his body falls limp.
I grab his severed head and I pluck the eyes out with my thumbs and I throw it against the wall.
Oh.
And I walk away.
That was, yeah, that was impressive.
Anduin.
hey guy. That was crazy.
I,
I've
yeah,
never seen you like that, Anduin. What struck a chord?
I wish to be alone right now.
Okay. Kind of give you a gentle pat on the shoulder, like a I understand.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation and clean the blood off of Anduin as he walks away.
Thank you, friend.
Well,
Search the room for information.
I think we got a lot of good stuff.
We should not wait long here. I'm sure the guards will be on the way.
Well, the guards only listened to him, and we killed him, so should they listen to us now?
He might be
I say we own this town.
might be facing a whole city of gods.
The guards literally said if we defeated these people, they'd dance in the streets naked. So I think
Well, that's true. We should show him his head.
his severed head, Sam's eyeballs, walking through the streets, and go free the people stuck in the Forgotten City realm.
I like that.
We should do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, I grab his head, and then I walk over to Anduin, and I just say, do you want to carry his severed head through? Or should I?
Yes, I would like it as a memento, so
Do it.
thank you.
Lead the way, let us free!
I'm gonna stay behind and kind of search.
I imagine you're just carrying the whole
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rifle through his stuff, his body, his bed.
So as everyone leaves, Rome, give me an investigation roll.
I'm definitely not.
You're
Yeah,
staying in Sir's room.
I kind of trust that Rome is always going to check.
Right. So looking around,
It's a
you notice
room.
that there's a bunch of places that could be hiding certain items. But since you only rolled a 6, you don't really think to look anywhere like that. All that you notice is the gigantic pile of money that's chilling on the ground.
Alright, this is on you now. But
Yeah, I'm definitely also gonna investigate the room as best as I can, following them, because
Alright,
I'm
give me a roll.
sure that there's something here. I mean, this is the boss, right? My instincts tell me.
Your
What kind of
metagamer instincts.
what kind of
Investigation.
investigation? There you go. Damn it! I got 9.
Damn.
Alright,
you
so
guys combined,
you look around the room and you notice over in the corner that there is a cloak draped across the table. Upon looking at it, you feel a magical pull from it.
Alright. I'm just gonna grab it.
You pull it up, and you can definitely tell that this is a magical cloak. Quite easily, upon grabbing it, with minor investigation of it, you're able to tell that it is a cloak of protection.
Oh.
Gonna kind of just shuffle money into the bag of holding.
I also want to stay behind, and can I do an investigation as well?
Yes. Give me disadvantage since there's already been 2.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You're back.
Disadvantage 1d4 disadvantage, or how
No,
much?
disadvantage is you roll your d20 twice and you pick the lowest number.
Oh, I've never done this before.
Advantage is vice versa.
Pop in your
Fuck.
What'd you get?
Oh, my lowest was 7. There's.
Do you have a plus?
What's your plus?
I
mean,
don't have a plus.
Investigation's intelligence. You have to have a plus.
Investigation's +0.
She's a sorcerer, not a wizard.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah. My charisma is crazy, but my investigation is not good.
You're almost sure that there could have been something else there, but you can't possibly think of where you would find something.
Tragic.
Child.
And by the way, Rome, that was 20,000 gold pieces.
Sweet.
Oh shit.
Endless bag.
Bag of holding.
Pretty fucking much.
Yeah.
Alright,
all right.
storming the streets!
So Superior Rome.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know I have any money. You guys left. You took a head. You kept your prize.
Rome and Mesius stayed back to investigate the room. Anduin, Sylph, and Z are currently walking out of the of Sir's mansion. Anduin holding the head of Sir by his side.
Free the people!
Yeah, we're going to take this shit down! I don't know if
As you walk through town and as you walk through the mansion, the guards' faces fall and drop in pure fear.
I said, yeah, that's right. We run this town now.
A
Yeah.
eruption of cheers come out from everywhere as the traders realize what's happening.
Hey, we see that one guard. We see that one stupid guard, and I look at him and I go, get naked.
Do I see him?
Yeah, he's sitting there. You guys have made it into the center of town. At this point, I would say if you guys chose to follow, Saphira, Rome, and Mesius have caught up.
Yep.
Well, I am going to look for shinies on the way out. Anything with his symbol or something. A bust.
You don't find anything that's super special.
Piece of
You
silver.
find a little medallion that bears his insignia.
Okay, I'll take that on my way out.
All right. So everyone's back in the middle of town. As you come in, it's almost flipped from what you saw earlier upon entering the town. no longer are the people and the people that live here afraid. Instead, now they're angry, and they're kind of gathering and encircling the guards and what's left of Sir's crew, and like pelting them with stones and rocks and jeering at them. As you guys come into the main area, the group of people surrounding the guards part ways, for especially Anduin brandishing Sir's head, holding by the scalp.
I walk up to the guard that was disrespectful. And I look at Sylph and I say, Sylph, please come with me. And I look at the guard and I say, you as well. Follow me now.
Huh?
And I wish to go to a secluded alleyway of some sort.
The guard follows you, head bent and kowtow, very uncertain about his future at the moment.
I'm skipping along. I'm
Sylph,
so excited.
I would like you to stand right here.
Alrighty.
Sir, whatever your name is, though I would never give you the honor of speaking it. Strip.
Oh, let me see that dingling.
What?
Strip.
From the background, I go.
I mean,
Grab the whip.
you're not really gonna make me do that. Like,
I throw the head at his feet.
okay. He strips and he sits there shamefully, kind of trying to cover himself.
Oh
I
no,
wish for
none
you
of
to
that. And
kneel.
I crack my whip a little bit to get his arms away from his sides.
Woo!
Okay. I'm sorry.
I wish for you to kneel in front of my friend.
He gets down, both knees kneeling, head bent.
You must understand that your actions were pathetic. You will be humbled by your equal. You are not better than anyone, nor will you ever be. Now, I do not wish to make a public mockery of you, but you must understand that your actions were wrong. Now say you're sorry.
I am very sorry, miss, for the
Like
way
you
I acted.
mean it.
I was a horrible person.
Good.
I am sorry for everything and any problems I may have caused you. It was wrong of me, and I shall aim to do better.
And next time you see a lady, you will treat her correctly.
Understood, sir. Thank you.
Now listen, man, I do not know your name, but I've seen a lot, and I will find you. Now, like I said, I'm a man of my word, and I will not hurt you. But you must understand that you are not better than anything. Now leave now before I change my mind.
No one get.
Completely forgetting his clothes.
I snap my whip.
The whip at his ass.
Sylph, I'm very sorry that you had to be victim to such cruel treatment.
That means nothing to compare to how you were able to treat me in response. I thank you so much, Anduin. I've never felt so respected by such a kind gentleman.
Of course, it is just the right thing to do.
May I ask what struck a chord? This seems you don't act this way. What's wrong?
I guess you could say that there's two sides of me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's really hard for me to talk about. I had my mother taken from me by this shadow man that he spoke of, and the god of necromancy is nothing but toxic, and I was unfortunate to not be strong enough to save her.
Oh.
But here I am now, and I am strong enough to save you. I will not see someone else that I love fall due to corruption and evil. Forgive me for getting soft, but...
No. Anduin, that's beautiful. I'm so sorry to hear about your mama.
Thank you. She was my favorite person.
Oh.
And anything that I learned that made me who I am was because of her. So.
Oh my God. Well, I'm honored and blessed that you were able to open up that way towards me, and I'm so sorry to hear about your mama. And you know what? We're gonna find this son of a bitch, and we're gonna make them feel like this guard that you just gave some humility to, they're gonna wish that they got the pleasure of having that kind of capability of having that kind of mercy on you.
Thank you, my friend. I hope I did not scare you through my acts of malice.
Oh, sweetheart, you need to do more than that to scare me.
Okay, good.
Let's
It is
go.
simply for protection. These evil powers I draw upon are only used when it is to protect those that I love.
And I believe it 100%. Now let's get back to our group.
Okay, I'll catch up with you in a sec. I just need to clear my head.
Absolutely.
All right, I have a horrible charisma, and I'm really bad at picking up on what's going on with people. So I see Sylph walking out, looking just kind of like, wow, that was an emotional moment, but I don't get it. And I'm like, yeah, did you spank his butt?
Yeah. Let's go over the group. Let's go over see them over here.
Yeah, let's go free those people. And
And I direct her away.
I just like keep wandering off towards the forsaken, towards the goddamn it, towards the place that I'm.
Yeah.
Fallen quarter.
Thank you. We know that Z's not good at remembering things, so I'm leading kind of a group of angry people, and I'm like, let's free this bitch.
Yeah.
So as you scream out into the crowd, let's free this bitch, almost like they were waiting for it, you hear almost an eruption sound as you look over and walls that you know lead towards the fallen quarter start to topple. Holes open up and you can see people starting to break through as the people and the inhabitants of the Forgotten Quarter, the Fallen Quarter, start to make their way out.
Alright, I'm literally like so jazzed by all this like just everything going on. I'm like, yes! Mutiny! And I just kind of start like freaking out.
You can start hearing sounds of celebration as people are just swept up in this ecstatic joy and there's finally a sense of freedom. As you're walking around, ale starts getting handed out freely, foods are happening, there's pastries to be found left and right. They even have meat pies somewhere else.
Yes! Meat pie! And I'm running around, I'm running past everybody, and I go, this feels a lot like Destiny! I don't know! But it feels pretty good! And I have a meat pie in one hand and an ale in the other, and I'm just pushing it.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna do? Everyone is celebrating? What you doing?
I'm drinking.
I feel like we might have forgotten about why we're actually here. The princess.
Yeah, we need to go find
Hello?
at the very least, let her celebrate with us.
She's still inside the Snowcap Inn.
I don't know that.
How is she missing all this going on?
Well, I mean, you guys don't know where else she would be.
If the whole town's going crazy. I'm concerned about the princess.
Are you gonna go check on her?
Yes, I am going to.
I see that Mesius is actually going to see the princess. I'm like, you know what? I better go check too. I better go double check.
All right. So Mises is still going into the inn. You make your way through the crowded streets. It's quite easy. People are recognizing who you are as word is spread quite quickly about the people who have brought Thur's not anarchy, tyrantism. There's words. His rule to an end. You guys crushed it. So they're letting you pass. You get into the Snowcap Inn, and you make your way up to the room where you know that Alex will be staying. As you open the door, you see her sitting there looking out the window, very confused. She's been unsure about where to go as she's wanted to stay safe and hidden, so she's been staying inside the room. As you enter, she looks and goes, "What's going on outside?"
Oh, we're rebelling. We better go join the party.
We've killed Sir.
Who is Sir?
Oh, sweetheart, we can catch you up on all that, but like, let's get your hood on, let's get you a little bit under the DL, and let's get you outside so we can celebrate and keep a closer eye on you.
Ooh, sounds like fun. She puts on her cloak, pulls the hood low, and stands up to follow you out.
Yes. We must make haste. There's people flooding the streets, so there could be danger around every corner. We must go.
So stay close to us, alright, honey?
I won't leave, I promise. I'll be right behind you.
Do that tree thing if anything happens. Nobody will.
I don't know how well a tree would work in the middle of town, but I'll keep that in mind.
I'll play along. Play along.
Okay, I got you. I trust you, Mrs. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
But being quiet and pondering most of this, I'm like, so
Okay.
does that mean we own the house?
Have her by the arm and let's
Wait,
have
who
her
are you
by
asking?
what?
Talking out loud, party. I think we should take the manor.
Standing by
Are
me.
we? I was gonna say, are we back yet?
Rome, because you didn't go with them, right? Did you stay in
I thought we were all in the courtyard. I don't know. I'm good talking to myself.
I kind of like stumble past you and I go, fuck yeah, we own the house.
I am
that
also
I think I agree with that. That's my destiny.
I try to find Saphira drinking in the crowd. I go, Saphira, let's take another drink and then we own the house.
I will fly you around the great rafters of the house.
Yes, fly me around.
Woo, and my drunk ass and her, I stumble and like lean on her and I'm like, this is gonna be great.
Guess we do now.
I'm like flying through the air. I definitely get sick and vomit on somebody. I'm sorry. You're playing for me now. Maybe your guard, hopefully.
So is there a blacksmith in town? Is there a blacksmith in town?
There would be, but he's not working right now.
Oh yeah, no, everybody's celebrating. Just curious. Hi.
But yes, and as for who you talk to, it's up to you. You guys could do stuff at the celebration. You can go to the inn. Whatever you guys want to do. You could just party until you pass out.
Have we made it back? Have we made it back to the princess?
I'm
Yeah,
princess
you guys
sitting.
are back into the courtyard now. Everyone's back in.
Yeah.
Anduin's still kind of hanging out in the alleyway
I'm
by
fairly
himself.
certain. I'm fairly certain that
Oh.
Z and I are flying.
And they're
across
puking on the
town.
mansion.
Yeah. How do we know that we own it?
And
We
You
killed
don't
it.
know anything about owning that.
I mean,
You just are claiming it for yourself right
owner,
now.
so we killed him. So
That's not how property management works.
now it's ours. Own it. You know what? I'll just kill him.
We're the new sirs.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Apparently.
Rome, my good sir.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't see. There's so many people.
No,
How-
it's fine.
Aren't you scared you're going to be stepped on?
No, I'm quite nimble. Believe it or not.
Okay. We'll go with that. What do you need?
I heard there's some talking, perhaps, magic is ours?
I was just talking to myself, trying to figure out if we own the house now, and the drunkards flew away. So apparently we own the house now?
Yeah, who previously ran this place?
I don't know. I just know the guy we killed was running it until Anduin ripped his head off.
Yeah, that was
So I think
quite
it's us.
scary. I do believe we have quite a commanding presence. We might be able to use this to our advantage.
I mean, we did find a bunch of gold. We could see if we could buy it.
Oh, I like this, but we might flat out own it. I don't know who would stop us.
At this
We could ask the
point,
bartender. They're not very good with people. I kind of take stuff from them.
I can do the talking. We just need to find out who to ask.
I say we ask the bartender.
Right.
I'm going to put him on my shoulders and walk through the crowd.
Take you away to the bartender. While
Yeah.
they're going to the bar, what are you doing, Saphira? What were you saying?
I don't remember.
As you get closer to the mansion, you just like throwing pictures out the window, and I'm like, we're decorating. Ugly.
Alright, so Roman music, as you enter the Snowcap Inn, you see the bartender there behind the bar, slaying out drinks just non-stop.
Mostly to me and Saphira.
Yep.
Put out. I'm just gonna reach into the bag, like on Rome's back or whatever, pull out a handful of gold and set it to get her name.
Oh yes, how can I help you?
Hello. As you may have heard, Sir no longer exists.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. This is really nothing. Who's next in line?
For what? For like,
The city.
for
We
being a
want,
tyrant?
we want the house.
Well, I mean, you'd have to, Sir ran everything, yes, but we have a mayor, we have a whole structure of our own, like, court system
alive?
type thing. Yeah, he's alive, he just was under Sir's thumb, everyone served him. Normally, if the ownership of a house dies, it would go to the next person in his will. But if without a will, it would probably go up onto the market. I know Sir's mansion was probably run for about 100,000 gold. But yeah, for the most part, it'll probably go up on the auction for one of the rich people, or yeah, maybe we'll probably end up using it for the refugees of the Fallen Quarter at first, honestly.
Right. This mayor, where might we speak with him?
Well, his house is just off the main street. It's the big one with the green door.
Thank you.
Alright, since I'm running rampant through the house, can I run back into the room where we killed her and just flip stuff over and see if I find anything?
Just drunkenly like, ugh.
Give me an
Just
athletics.
trashing the house.
You're drunk. You're not
I
gonna.
want an athletics check.
Okay.
Just flipping up the beds. Nope, nothing here. Oh, we tear down that wall. There might be another room.
I have been so bad. I got an 8.
8?
Yeah, that's
Why is everyone rolling so bad in this room?
I got a roll of trash.
You
So
guys
you
put your
move.
dice.
You try to flip his bed, but as you grab the corner of the bed, you just hear a crack in your back. You're like, ugh.
And you stick your hand in a wet spot.
So what do you say instead? I just actually vomited.
And then you puke violently all over the bed.
Oh my god.
I go, yeah, suck your bed, and then I leave, forgetting what I would have meant to do.
After seeing that, I'm gonna sober up a little bit and be like, maybe not here. And then I'm going to fly out of the mansion and back into the town square, leaving you.
Alright, I just stumble my way back down to the bar where I know people are.
Alright, so are you still hanging out, like, watching with, like, are you just kind of hanging out with Anduin in the alleyway at the moment?
Still for me.
Still.
Oh, I'm princess sitting right now.
Yeah.
So are you hanging out with Alex?
Yeah, I'm princess. I went to go, I was letting everyone do their thing, but while everyone's like running off and scantering around, I got a mug of mead for the princess to just kind of give her a good time. I'm like, I hand it over to her and I'm like, so, you've been pretty quiet this whole time, princess.
Yes, I figure it's better if I don't draw attention to myself. A lot of people might know who I am, even just by seeing me, and that can be dangerous.
That's true. Why is it so dangerous?
Well,
I can tell she's getting tense, so I kind of like, I shift her into a quieter alley.
there's quite a few people that are after my head.
Oh, I've noticed that, sweetheart. There's been quite a few on her tail. Now, what seems to be the reasoning for this?
There was a prophecy as I was born. I am the last barrier that keeps Father at bay. If I die and my blood is spilt, then the seal upon him will be released.
I mean, and the throne for your dynasty will be up for sale or something, or?
No, not my father. Father.
Oh.
The father.
Oh. Like the one who's in Mesia's head's father?
Theseus is what?
Oh. Oh, that's right, sweetheart. We've kind of been keeping you in the dark a little bit, haven't we?
What does Mesius have?
Mesius found this book when we were battling yet another gentleman trying to kill you. Wanted your head. No big deal.
When did this happen?
You were asleep, sweetheart. We were in the cabin. It was that snowy night that we found that.
Long ago?
Yeah.
You haven't told me anything for that long?
You haven't been speaking up, sweetheart. We've just been trucking along. We didn't. Is it a big deal? I mean, you guys
I
want
mean,
something in
it's Father.
common?
He was the ultimate evil.
We've kind of started to get little hints here and there. He's kind of so Mesius picked up a book from this one. Oh God, what was that wizard's name?
You never learned his name.
We never learned his name. We never asked his name. There was this weird wizard who's kind of crazy, and we we knocked him out, no problem, it was no big deal. But then Mises picked up his book, and all of a sudden now he can hear these voices. Calls himself father. Now, so yeah, that's father. That must be the same father.
Well, that is like.
So why is he trying to kill you?
Why is it? Because if he kills me, father is free, and hell and damnation can reign upon the world.
I can't hear anyone.
Oh
You can't hear us?
Hello?
Oh, I can't hear anyone.
Oh no.
Alright, DM, go fix your stuff.
You guys are all here still?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Maybe like.
I can't hear anyone. What happened?
Do you want...
Hello?
Alright,
Hello?
DM, quick 5, you want to go fix your stuff?
I can't hear any of you.
Justin.
Log off of music.
She can't hear you.
She probably hears
Okay, I
him.
texted it to her. I texted it to her.
Okay, she'll figure it out. Quick pause for Sylph. For Sylph. Quick pause on Sylph.
Still got a pause, and I was gone the entire 15 minutes of the first time.
I mean, we could start 15 minutes late, you know?
No, we're not doing that yet.
Obviously, adventurers can't start 15 minutes
Can you hear it?
I got 9.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey!
It's okay. Alright,
Seth just kind of stumbled a little bit, is all.
I can do it. If I die, then father will rain damnation and hell upon the world.
That's unfortunate.
That's not good at all.
No.
The whole world, you say? Not just.
That's his plan.
Oh, damn. We gotta find Mises. We need to tell him what's happening. I'm gonna try to dance through the celebrating crowd, holding on to Alex, by the way. I am princess sitting.
Alright, you guys are pulling, you're pulling Alex, and then you see Mises and Rome walking out of the snowcap on their way towards a house.
What are y'all doing?
Hello!
Piggyback red?
We're heading to the mayor to negotiate our reward for saving the city. What are you doing?
I stumble out of the inn behind them and I go, I want to go!
No.
I run after you. It's too late. I'm there.
I'm mage hand and I am calm.
Aren't you still in the manor that's like a 20-minute walk?
She said she's back at the
No,
Oh.
I was with you guys.
You're running back and forth, partying.
Yeah.
So you guys approach the door. Are you gonna knock on it?
Did we just walk
Well, I
past,
thought Sylph just ran into us outside.
Yeah. Oh, you guys weren't saying anything. So yeah, Sylph and you guys ran up. You're chilling outside the door. Z is running at you. What are you
Can
doing?
we see Anduin at all on the walk past? Like, can we like wave him over?
No one's really
or-
seeing Anduin. He's kind of in his own little area right now.
Okay.
Hey, Sylph, what's up?
So I was just talking to Alex. We forgot to kind of inform her about the little father in your brain kind of business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a bad thing, Mesius.
Yeah, she says that father's plan is to actually take over the entire world.
Mesius! You were gonna take over the world?
I look at my arm and I like twitch it as like the little green fire like starts to come out. I'm like,
Alex gasps audibly.
well, so far so good. We must look deeper into this. Perhaps a temple or some sort of deity may perhaps cleanse this demon from my blood.
I get really close to his face, like, you know, like when drunk people get just like a little too close. And I'm like, did you think this was your destiny? I like poke him in the cheek. I'm like, were you hiding this from us? Mesius.
I think I know what your destiny is. Starting to be very bleak.
You trying to take over the world? And then I fall over.
Has father spoken to you?
Yes, I heard Father's voice. He's spoken.
Is it very often, or is it only?
Seldom. And when I am struck in battle, he lashes out. In a
He
beautiful.
promises you power, and he promises you safety. but it is all a trick to get what he wants. Be careful. The stronger his hold on you, the more he will talk, and the harder it will become to resist him.
You hear that, Mesius? You better keep a rein on that shit.
Now, if I take his arm, will that fix the problem?
I do need that.
It's the arm is where he touched it, but the stain is upon his soul.
I don't think I can rip that out with a dagger. Sorry, dude.
No.
Rome, I appreciate you as always. Well, for now, I think it's best for us to celebrate and let us head to the mayor's office.
Can we just leave her on the ground? Or do we have to drag her with us?
Can
I
I?
don't see any reason not to.
I'm going to step over her and keep walking while Sylph figures out what she's doing.
I kind of start making a noise in my sleep like I'm gonna vomit, baby.
Can I make a strength check to try to carry her?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're alive.
Give me a roll.
9 plus 1, so a 10. Does that at least give me the ability to drag her?
You
Can I-
pick Z up by her ankles, and you kind of put one on each side of your hips, and trudge forward, kind of pulling her like an obstacle for carriage.
Come on,
As her
Alex.
head just bounces. Z's head just bounces on the cobblestones as you walk by.
All right, I'm like, come on, Alex, let's get out of here.
Let's not wake up like stupider.
Hey, I rolled a 10
It'll be
strength.
your
What are you gonna
destiny.
do? I at least tried to grab you. No one else did.
Rolled me on my side or something.
Semi kind of notice and look up at Meezy's like, I bet a headache's in her destiny.
Oh, damn.
During this time, I'm gonna fly past the alleyway that Anduin's in and fly that way and be like, hey, buddy.
He's not there anymore.
He's not there anymore? Where
You
is
don't
he?
see him.
He's gone.
You don't know.
He's
I
gone.
said, hey, buddy, to the wall.
It's not necessarily bad. It's not necessarily a bad thing. He's just not there anymore. He's gone doing his own thing.
Okay.
If you talk to me, I saw him last.
Well, in the alley, I think.
You don't know where he is either.
Yeah,
I know why he's gone though.
Interesting.
Having a freaking emotional moment, man.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, I don't know if that's something you should share, though.
For Anduin, because I saw you guys all go together, and I'm like, they're fine. Where's Anduin?
Maybe you can pick me up if you find me, so I.
I'm still drawing you out. That's fine.
Isn't there snow? Isn't there snow in this town, or is there no snow?
Yeah, but I mean, snow compacts down to ice and then forms around the cobblestone.
So
And
it's an icy cobblestone.
yeah.
It's not even a cushion. Like,
No.
No.
No. Can I? Is
I
it
think they picked me up.
I tried. That's all I'm saying. I tried. I just rolled a 10. That's all.
I know tonight's not a good night for rolls.
Is it like extremely out of the way and like a long extra trek if I try to like drag her just to like the motel like lobby couch or some
Well,
shit?
as of right now, you're just following everyone going to the mayor's office. You're just dragging her along.
I thought that was a part.
I did too. I was like, hey guys, where's the
Is Mesius aware?
Mesius and the party approaches the green doored building.
Okay, did we see Saphira looking for Anduin?
Yeah, you saw her fly over and then she flew over towards you guys. Or no, did you fly over to them or you just kind of curious as where Anduin is?
She's just flying around the city looking for
I'm
Anduin.
curious, and then, you know, if I don't find him, I'll find them. I'll find them.
Yeah, but
if
she's
I don't
just kind
find
of
him,
flying
I'll
around at
find
the
them.
moment. Okay. But you just see her kind of flit back and forth every now and then, but you're not really, nothing too crazy that would make you pay attention.
Okay. Rome, through the door.
I'm coming.
We're just gonna walk in?
Yeah, you're just gonna walk into the...
Are there any guards?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna pull him off my shoulders and set him down. You might want to try knocking. I mean, breaking in's usually my thing, but I can do that while you knock. I'll just go around the back.
I will knock with my mage hand at an appropriate height.
Knock. The door opens and a small, wizened old man, very frail, opens the door. Hello.
Hello. Are you the town mayor, or were you?
I am. I can hopefully start actually being a mayor now that Sir's been taken care of.
Ah. What is your name, good sir? I'm
My name is Wilson.
Hello, Wilson. I look back at my friends. We actually killed Sir, and we're here to talk about that.
Yes, thank you so much. We're so excited to be able to use this mansion to help the Fallen Quarter residents find homes.
We were hoping to discuss more matters revolving around perhaps reward for this.
We do not have a lot. Sir stole most of what we had, and we are mostly broke. It is going to be hard for us to get on our feet. We could give you guys maybe a week of provisions each.
How about I give you 10,000 gold and you give us the mansion?
Oh, we need that mansion for the refugees. That is so. We can put almost half the refugees in that mansion alone. It will be cramped quarters, but it'll be better than the diseased streets they're sleeping on now.
Fine.
But I will give you all 7 days food, water. We can put it on your cart, no problem.
At this point, I see them and I fly towards the doorway to meet up with them.
I'll accept your offer, Frank Mayor. I do, however, request one tiny thing.
What is it right now?
A statue of each and every one of my friends in the town square.
No, I don't want my face to be forever etched in stone. Are you kidding me?
I don't know, my face is pretty beautiful. I'm sure people would love to see it every day.
I don't want people remembering what I look like.
Perhaps
It's detrimental.
Just me. Just me.
But, Mesias, don't you think that they should, compensate a little bit for your height?
There were little stone gnomes out front. Can't you just be one of those?
You see, I'm not requesting much, but I do like
It's only half a pound of rock.
to
You're good.
commemorate, my great feats in some
How
way,
about,
or people to hear of me some way.
How about a set of action figures?
What? I'm sorry?
What you friends did so great, and you helped us so much. I don't know how grand the statues can be, but I think I can make statues. And Rome, I understand you do not wish your image to be seen. Would you like a symbol or something opposed? An animal that you attune with? Or would you like
What?
nothing showing your existence?
I'm okay not being involved in any of that.
Okay, you don't exist on our history books. We will make sure that happens.
Thank you.
This is all I request.
We will do our best to get a likeness.
And why is the drunk lady yelling a wolf? How much did you hurt her head, Sylph?
I don't know. I try to turn to Alex and I'm like, sweetheart, can you maybe try to drag her to the hotel?
Alex picks up Z and starts walking her stumbly over back to the snow cap. Let's go. I've had a little too much. Gotta get some water. Maybe she wants some charcoal.
Thank you,
Listen,
sweetheart.
There's one last thing. There's a member of our party who he's not currently here right now because he's going through some troubling times, but he needs to be remembered first. First and foremost, his statue will rise. His name's
Talking about
Anduin.
the cleric holding Sir's head.
Yes.
That was him. Yes.
It was him.
He's a very kind fellow.
It is hard to forget the image of him walking out of that mansion clutching.
He truly means well.
He has a good heart.
Holding the head? Yeah, maybe having kind of hero stance minus the head.
We truly
when you make a
mean it.
statue.
That was his darkest moment that we've ever acknowledged him. He is such a sweet gentleman. Believe me, it is not his true identity.
No.
Understood. We will do our best to immortalize you guys in stone that does justice to what you guys are and who you are as people. Thank you. And,
Also,
yes, I'm
Me,
very
so
tired.
you
I'm
think you're
very
asking
old.
us?
this might be asking very much. Wilson, please forgive me. Have a better selection of your pastries next time I
I will get on our bakers to discover new things for you.
Thank you. Until next time,
Thank you.
Wilson.
He shuts the door, very tired with all the questions.
What a nice old man.
He wasn't too bad.
Alright, now I'm gonna go check on the princess, make sure she made it to that motel safe with Z.
I think it's time for a drink.
What, Rome?
I said, I think it's time for a drink. What do you think, Mazius?
You guys just spend the time partying, getting drunk as fuck?
Yeah.
second that. We should swoop by, grab an ale, hit the roads, try to find Anduin. You know, I'm afraid of leaving him alone too long. Might get lost.
Oh, don't
I can go take a look for
I
him.
checked everywhere for him.
Oh, don't worry, y'all. He's just going through a little bit of a rough patch right now. That
Yeah,
last fight.
in a city where we got attacked by a big spider and then a boss and one-way doors and weird. It's probably good to look for him. We don't fare very well by ourselves.
Safira, we are on the same page. Let us
I
drink.
think he doesn't want to be found. I think we should drink through the night, and if we don't find him in the morning, then
There
we
you
should
go.
start a re-look for him.
Yeah, I like that idea. He
I
just
had
needs a
a
moment.
very hard time taking advice from the woman who got kidnapped.
I didn't get kidnapped because I'm an idiot. I got kidnapped because I'm beautiful. There is a difference.
And if we had waited 24 hours to come find you, we would not have found you.
That is true. Safira.
Go drink. I'm gonna go search the alley for tracks and see if I can track Anduin.
You go into the alley. You're unable to find tracks. You do notice, though, that it seems they're almost swept.
So he's covering his tracks. We can't tell any direction at all.
No, it is very. There's people been walking around the streets through and through. You can't tell what was a boot. You know there were signs of tracks being swiped away as you see the broom, but you can't tell among all the other feet you've seen throughout this alley at this point.
Have we seen the panda?
You haven't seen him, no, but you're pretty sure that you've heard a few.
So he's actually out of his hidey hole?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll just head back to the inn then.
Alright. So all my friends, my noisy snack-eating friends.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
All my snack-eating friends are back at the bar. You guys are going through a night of jubilation and fun. Z suffers slightly from alcohol poisoning before puking and then rallying to drink more.
I get up and I call for Sophia. I'm like, Sophia, I need the weed. My head hurts so bad.
I got you. I fly over, and I roll like a tiny, tiny little bit, just enough for her to perk up a bit, get the effects
Take
of
a
it.
charge off your silverweed, please.
How do the people feel about a tiefling flying around?
This is a very magical world. Tieflings are not unseen or unheard of.
I almost feel like the atmosphere is like rage right now. No one cares.
So yeah, everyone's raving. So you guys getting wasted, getting shwasted, drinking, smoking, having all the fun that you could possibly imagine. The party goes on well into the night. The moon rises high into the sky. People start to get tired. They go back. Your party makes their way back up into the bar, into the inn, and you all decide that it's about time to go to bed. As the roads clear and the night becomes still again, we break away, and we see Anduin walking the streets alone. A full moon out, brightening up the entire street. His head is fallen. Beauty and the stillness of the snow masking your senses. Almost an extra quiet, like the earth is covered in a blanket. All that you can hear is the small as Anduin steps through the snow.
I fly over to him quietly.
You don't see
Sleeping.
anything.
We
You
are sleeping.
asleep and not here. This is a solo scene with Anduin.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I missed a part.
Oh, the moon. Mother. I would hate to see you see me this way. I miss you. And the moon reminds me of your beauty. Where do I draw the line? In my moral code, I know you would not wish to see me do these horrific acts. I know you're proud of what I've become, but Can't help but feel like you've disappointed as well. If there was anything I could have done to save you, you know I would have. I can't say I feel the same for Father. I don't know what to think of him. I hope you don't mind me talking to you, though I know you might not hear me.
The wind swirls and almost caresses you. You can feel a special warmth, even though the wind bites with chill.
I grab my holy symbol. You are what I stand for, and you're what gives me the strength. But for now, Mother, I need a drink, and I wish to walk to the bar.
The roads are pretty empty. There's a few lights on in houses, but for the most part, it is a quiet, solitary walk to the bar. There's snow starting to fall, and a light coating covers the houses as you walk. You enter the bar, and it is quite empty. The bartender is still there, cleaning up the last of the glasses. It is entirely empty.
Hello.
Greetings.
Are you still open perhaps?
I think I can do a drink or two.
I would very much like your strongest drink, please. Then I throw some gold on the table.
One of those nights, huh?
You have no idea.
Grabs a glass, pours it extra full, and hands it to you. I hope this helps.
It's delicious, thank you. Miss,
Yeah.
what is your name?
My name is Richard.
Forgive me for being so forward.
No.
What do you do when you feel yourself drifting from what you've once known and believed?
You know what? I think throughout our lives, we're taught and told many things on how to act and who to be. But we're told all these things by people that don't live our life. And we might have to follow those rules and listen to what they say.
You like this movie?
But in the end, it really comes down to who you are and what decisions you're going to make. And if you believe that the decisions you make are the right ones, then who is there really to say that it's wrong?
But what if, to achieve those things, you resort to the one thing you were told to stay away from most of your life?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
I say, as long as you don't lose yourself, it will be okay. Everyone will make mistakes, and that is allowed. But as long as you maintain you, then all will be forgiven and all will be forgotten.
Those are very comforting words. I have a hard time when the moon is full. It is a beautiful sight, but it reminds me of a loved one that I have lost.
I can understand that. Here, she goes in. She stokes the fire a little higher, making sure the room is nice and warm.
Thank you.
Losing a loved one can be hard, but remember that if you let that loss control everything about your future, that's not what they would want. You have to live in a way that you know they would be proud.
I feel myself being lost to this power that I've attained. I only do it for the right reasons, but I know that I would be disgraced by the person I've lost. in order to use them. My mother is who I speak of. Her name was Luna.
I like the moon.
Exactly.
You know what? I can say with certainty that regardless of how you did it, you saved the town today. You saved hundreds of people. Your
Damn
mother
right, aren't you?
would be proud of that.
You're
That
right.
is something to. She would be over the moon with the type of person her son is. She might not be thrilled with your methods, but she, I can guarantee, would be thrilled by the person you are.
Thank you, Gertrude. I believe that I stay true to who I am. It's a very trying time when I decide to use these powers, and I just appreciate you listening. I
Anytime.
throw some gold on the table. Any chance I could get another round?
She just drops the bottle in front of you.
Mm.
Take as long as you need, sweetheart. And she walks up. As Anduin downs the crap out of that bottle. And night falls upon the silent town. And
Quite good.
halfway scene. Beautiful. We're gonna take a quick break, friends, and we're gonna come back for some crazy shit afterwards. But bravo to all my friends.
Go Diggy go.
And restack, and then
Yes.
we'll be right back in about 5 or so minutes.
As you all saw, I finished my can, so I do need to restock.
Yeah, forget Diggy going for the Oscar tonight. Diggy going for the Oscar.
He doesn't get
Fucking wet
the
eyes in the
Oscar
house, dude.
of inspiration times 2.
Guys, though.
Oh yeah, and by the way, hardcore inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Dude.
But also, Morgan and I were messing each other like, are they gonna fuck? The tension went out.
I was totally thinking you were actually going to sleep with the bartender.
He was fat and broken.
Come on!
He's a savage.
Well, but then he's like,
Super deep.
yeah, super deep, but then he's like, what's that one thing?
Come on, guys, I'm not a bard.
Hey.
Oh my
And I
god.
was like, oh. So the first thing was, I texted her and I was like, this is like when Sokka is with the Kyoshi warrior, Yugi, and he can't kiss her because the moon's full, and that's his ex-girlfriend, and he started saying all this, and I literally had to like cut off my sound and my video because I already laughed in bad situations, so I was laughing while he was saying this really deep thing, and I was like, wow, he's doing this so well, I don't know how he's keeping it together, so like, one, Jay, great acting, but then I was like, wait, Maddie. And then you start talking to the bartender, and I was like, oh my god.
And then I was saying, and I don't want to think about the plug right now, and she's like, well, I'm like, okay, let's go.
I mean, to be fair, you are a cleric, kind of priestly, and you're like, what's that one thing that you're not supposed to do? And I just went, oh, dude. I know I put 18 plus on the meter, but come on.
In this episode, 50 Shades of Anduin.
Yes.
There was also a point with him and Sylph in the freaking alley, and he's like,
Yeah.
That actually fits on so many levels. So many levels.
That would work.
RJ, thank you for the other 50 stars, brother.
Jay, bravo. Like,
Yeah,
that.
seriously.
Oh my god.
As we go into break.
I had to cut off the camera to wipe a tear real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait.
People in chat were just like, tears, bro.
She's gonna wipe the tear away.
All right, guys, we will be back in 5 minutes, and we will continue. See you guys in a minute.
Bye.
Later.
Alright, I need more.
speak from, or like an area?
We are going live.
Going live?
Live, we're live. We can still talk about deities live and just.
Or are we talking about
Reading.
this tonight? We're back.
How are you guys doing? Are you back? Did you dry your eyes now after intermission?
Yeah, dry eyes. Everybody dry your eyes. I had to fill up my margarita,
Dry
so.
your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Your eyes are gray.
Already, guys.
Dragon.
Are we ready to get this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning.
All right. So,
Have a good night, Kat.
Rested, correct?
Thank you for joining us.
We have
full rest.
done
Yes,
a long
everyone
rest.
should take
Yeah.
a long rest. This is the next day.
Long way.
Oh, also, I just want to make it clear because I don't think it was said on air that Anduin earned inspiration.
It was said on air.
Inspiration. If anyone wants to question that statement, you can fuck off. And I think I voted right away.
I mean, it's entirely
Oh my God.
discretion. Well,
All right.
you're the man.
So,
Good man.
No, you're
so
So it's the next day.
the next day breaks. The sun comes up. The town wakes up slowly, as a lot of people are probably a little hungover from the party.
very.
But life starts to return to the town. You can tell, even as you wake up in the tavern in your beds, that there is just more of a happy air. There's no longer that sense of depression or frustration and anger. People just seem to be happy. If you are not doing anything special, the morning goes by without a hitch.
I would like to see if the blacksmith is working.
Blacksmith is ready. So, as the things are getting put in, the townspeople are helping you load your cart, knowing that you must be off. Rome goes to the blacksmith.
I'm going, as he's doing that, I'm gonna wake up Mesius and ask him if he wants to go check out to see if they have new pastries.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
In one night. Damn it, Mayor, get up and do it.
I pop up and I go, did somebody say meat pie?
I said pastries, let's go.
Close enough.
You guys make your way to the bar, to where they have several different pastries and foods ready and about.
I walk up to the counter. Do you have meat pie?
We started making them, just for you. It's literally, they forgot to bake it though, because it's the first time they've ever made a meat pie. So they put something in front of you, and it's just like soft dough with cold meat inside, and then a flimsy layer of like uncooked dough. So you can like pull it and stretch it, and it's just not cooked. And they just hand it to you.
I look at it. I look at her. And I go.
My.
And I push it back and I say, would you mind, cooking it? Because
I'll do my best.
it's meat and a pie, and you don't eat either of those raw.
Wait, Z, I can help you out. And I believe I can change like the flavor of food with pressing.
Can't you just cook it with your fire
I can
pan?
just do that. Okay, Z, I can help you here. Would you like it cooked? Or I can change the flavor magically.
No, I like the flavor of
Okay,
meat
stand by.
pie.
Hold on. I'm just gonna cast Firebolt and hold it in my hands and just start to stir one.
Arcana check.
Flambe.
I just imagine like a big nose over the counter with like a little hand.
I don't know why I always imagine a pointy hat. I just imagine.
I always imagine the pointy hat.
10 plus 4, 14. You're able to heat up the pie to a very delectable. As you're holding it, you can see the crust golden and brown. A wonderful aroma starts to appear.
I go to dig into it from your hand. And then right before I eat all of it, like before I go to dig into it, I look
You
at
need this.
me and I go, do you want to try a bite? I don't know if you've ever had a meat pie, but my people love meat pie because we were farmers.
This is your meat pie.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pat her.
I can go just hangover eating, where it's just gross and it's hot and my mouth is burnt, but I'm just.
Y'all friends are just gross hangover eating yourself into a coma. Frank is, I am sorry. Rome is entering the blacksmith
I'm like, we can break character for a minute because you totally typed that in Facebook chat, not in game chat to reply.
I totally did. But yeah, so Rome enters the blacksmith and he sees a strong, burly man working an anvil. The heat in the room is almost stifling as you walk in, feeling somewhat heavy. The furnace is going strong. He doesn't notice you as you approach.
Good day, sir. Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
So I have a question for you. And I hold out her fang and kind of twist her out of my fingers. And how much would it take to turn this into a weapon? And how long would it take?
He takes the fang. He looks it over. Ah, this is a very magical item. This is very powerful.
Certainly.
I could make you a weapon with the materials I have here, but I fear that if you use a hilt of too low quality, it just won't be as great as it could be. I could do it, but if you had something magical, a magical metal or a magical material or something else that would give it power, I'm sure I can make an amazing piece out of it. Hell, I guarantee as powerful as this is, any blacksmith could probably make something amazing.
I walk up.
How much metal would you need?
I mean, you have a nice. This would probably be a blade. Would be the actual fang. Take the hilt. I mean, if you get like a sheet of metal, just not a big one. Minimum 6 inches. You should be able to make a hilt out of that. As I said, I have metal here to make it out of. But if you find magical metal or something that is decent size for your hand, even, then I could. But it's up to you. It's whatever you want to make out of it.
Are you skilled enough in magical metal to change a magical weapon into what I'm looking for?
I am quite skilled. If you want to be super safe, though, I highly suggest you visit the town of Frostkeep, the main place up here. The blacksmith there is known far and wide across the land as one of the best.
Thank you for the advice. I might do that.
Anytime, sir.
Do you have any magical items in stock?
Magical items, no. Unfortunately, sir, kind of emptied our stock. I do have plenty of, I have long swords, I have rapiers, I have bows, but nothing that would be considered magical. Sir took anything super special for himself.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, and hopefully we can get trade flowing through here so we won't have to send people out of city to do that.
With Sir gone, that should be easy. It's a wonderful new day.
Thank you, sir. It definitely is.
I was to walk up as Rome's about to leave, and I reach onto my shield and I pull off my holy symbol and I reach out to the blacksmith and I say, "Will this do for his hilt?"
You can't give that up.
I've recently learned that it is not what I represent, but who I am.
I understand that too, but it's still an item you cherish and use quite often.
But you're also a person that I cherish.
I don't know how to reply to that. I'm not very good with sentiment.
You don't have to, because I understand that about you. Sir, please tell me, will this work?
I believe so. I could put it in. I could start the reaction process, and it should be ready in a few hours.
I grab my holy symbol, I look at Rome, and I say, "This represented what I once was, and I am on a journey to become a new me. And when you use this blade, remember that I am here to protect you." And I hand it to the blacksmith.
Well, thank you, sir. How are you feeling after all? We didn't see much of you last night.
Yes, I had quite a, I guess you could say, bender. I'm feeling quite alright.
Taking somebody's head off with your hands will do that. I mean, that's more my taste. A little impressive.
Yeah, it's not my proudest moment, but I appreciate the...
Oh, I'm extremely proud of you. That was amazing. And I didn't have to stab him in the back, which I was going to do anyway. So, you know, it's less arterial spray that way. Less clothes to clean.
100%.
Are you feeling 100%? Are you ready after this is done to get on our way?
Ironically, I feel I am more ready than ever to become the new me. I am ready for our journey.
Does it new me want food? Because I haven't eaten yet.
You know, I could soak up some of this juice that I sipped down last night.
All right, let's go to it, and we'll come back here and grab our stuff. Thank you, kind sir. We will see you in what?
Before you leave, actually, yes, that's the beauty.
Oh,
of
yes,
magic
money.
craft.
How much do we owe you?
I would like, if you can give me 1,000 now. Actually, if you can give me 1,500 total, I'll be able to do a certain process that will allow the magic to seep in your
I'm gonna
possession.
just dump my bag of winnings from the arena onto the table, so 2,000 gold. I think that covers it.
Nicely. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And he rushes
But
back.
but I want food. Can we just come back?
And he comes right back in a second. And he hands you a small glowing box. It's about
Ooh, shiny.
It's about 2 feet long and about 6 inches wide. And he hands it to you and says, "This is your weapon.
That was
In
fast.
approximately 1 day, it will be ready. But do not open this box until the day is over."
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna slide it into the bag of holding.
Perfect. Let it just soak up in the magic, and that should be a mighty fine weapon that you're going to be using, sir.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. And I'm going to leave.
A wonderful day.
It'll be the first shop I haven't stolen anything. I did not say that out loud. That was inner monologue.
Just right. So you all go back. People are eating. Things are going great. The town is still happy, but there's no more celebration. People are having to go back to work, trying to get everything back up to what it was without Sir. And as you guys start to get ready to leave, and you're all gathered around your caravan, the town shows up to bid you farewell, led by the, of course, ever known Banda! Friends! It is sad to see you go, but I am so glad you are here.
Farewell, Banda.
So glad to see you again, sir.
We love
So
you,
much for
Panda.
everything you've done for us.
No, for me? No, friends, you have done so much to help me and help this town. I feel I can never repay you. Thank you.
That's not something I like to hear.
No problem.
Oh no, I mean, I could give you all the riches I have, but I just feel it's not enough.
I like a couple bags of your magical weed there is definitely payment.
You
That
guys
has
are
helped
gonna
us
read me
fantastically.
dry. You're gonna read me dry. I only have so much weed. All right. How about this? I give you, Rome. I give you 2 more pieces, 2 more dimes.
We could do that.
Yes, take it.
Yes.
Yes.
He pans out. He takes 2 little pouches and drops them in your hands. Good luck, friends. I wish you the best. Do you know where you're going next?
I'm just following them.
I interrogated Sir, and from what I remember, we have to head north to...
The next town would be
No,
Whitevale.
I remembered it! I'm not remembering things, but to the north!
Yes, Whitevale is a few days north. You will find it is a very well-known hot springs location.
Oh, I like hot springs.
I could go for a hot spring.
I think we all
Hot
could.
Springs reminds me of home.
It's a relatively new town, though. Hasn't been around too long. Only about 15 years now.
Okay.
But so pretty, and the hot springs are to die for.
Mesius gets very tense up. He starts to tense up. Hello.
You good, Misthius?
It's nothing. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, that's the bad decision.
I don't think dwarves float, or gnomes, little things. I don't think they float.
Little.
Well, I mean,
They might be too dense. Seems like stone.
naked on their shoulders, they'll be fine.
I'm
Lovely.
sure you would love that.
I'm not carrying him like that.
My
Too
clothes stay on.
close-minded.
It might be your destiny, Z.
I feel like you're really Z in. You're really reeler in. Gun crazy.
It's her destiny.
It's been a
She's
while.
been too hung up on it.
It's been a dry spell. I'll say that.
Wow.
Anyways,
Well,
Panda.
I know way more about you than I would ever like to know. But friends,
Yes.
Yeah.
thank you again, really from the bottom of my heart. I wish you the best of luck. Stay safe, and I hope you will see us and come visit our new town once we get everything back up.
Panda,
Do we need to state that we have a princess?
give us one more laugh.
I've been trying to have her by my side this whole time.
What, Ro?
I said before we leave, we need one more laugh.
One more laugh?
That makes my day brighter, sir. Thank you.
Farewell, Panda.
I reach out my hand to Panda.
He grips it. Be strong, Anduin.
Sir, as one of the most genuine people I've met on this journey, I hope that you never forget us, but I will never forget you.
Oh, you. I will never forget any of you. You are the best thing to come my way in several thousand years.
If you
Treat
ever need
yourself well,
anything, if you ever need anything, please let us know.
Thank you. Adieu, friends.
Bye bye.
As I'm going to walk away, I kind of run back to Panda really fast. I'm like, wait.
Yes, see?
You seem smart, like you know a lot of things.
Thank you.
Yeah. So look, I've rescued 2 towns at this point.
Yes.
Have I reached my destiny? And do you know what it is? Because
That is only for you to decide. I cannot help.
wait, I decided?
Yes, of course. It is your destiny. You will know when it is complete. If you are still questioning, then you have not done it. You will feel it in your heart and in your soul, Z. Trust yourself.
Okay, I mean, I guess I feel like that's what I've been doing. So,
I mean, I'm a shaman. How straight of an answer are you expecting from me?
I get
I spent my whole day smoking grass out of bamboo and then eating it. I mean, come on.
I guess I just, okay, well, you know, that's appreciated, Panda. Thank you very much, and I run back and enjoy everybody.
And the crowd waves and cheers as your party starts to leave and head their way north.
No way.
Out into the forest yet again, making their way towards White Cliff. You spend several hours traversing the forest road. Nothing seems to pop out. It's a really easy day. You go through without anything really crazy happening. See a few birds to scare you. Some random flaps out of the corner of your eyes. But you make it.
I just assume it's my brethren.
But you make it to your first campsite of the night, and you decide that it's getting late. Night's starting to fall. It's probably a good thing to take a break and to set up camp.
I suggest we rest, my friends.
Yes, that sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Quite tired.
I'm still a little hungover from last night, so
I feel you.
a break would be good.
I can go look for some firewood and get us a fire started.
It sounds fantastic. I'll be able to light it with my hand. Perhaps, Rome, you can set up those fancy string and bells that you like so much.
Sounds good. So I'll set up rope or string bells around our radius of campsite.
Alright.
And then I'm going to sit down and play some music.
Ooh. I'm gonna take the first watch, you guys, and as I say that, I fly away and I sit in a tree like a bat.
I don't know if I said I was gonna fall asleep, but I appreciate it. You can maybe hang out a little longer if you want, but it's fine.
Rome, the melody you play is quite alluring.
Thank you. Sorry, I was zoning off in my own little world.
I see. Have you been playing music long?
Couple years.
It's very strange. It comforts me, but also does not. You see, my father played music as well, so
I don't know how to reply to that.
that's okay. I just wish you to know that.
You don't seem very fond of him.
Well, We have our differences, but he would sing me to sleep, and it was soothing.
It seems like a decent memory. Amidst probably bad ones.
Yeah, it is one of the many. I wish to rest now. I'm very tired. But
Good night,
thank
sir.
you for playing.
You're welcome.
I look around at everyone around the campfire and I go, you know, that was the second evil man I've ever overthrown. And I have to say, that was a much better party than happened the first time.
It did go quite well.
That was, you know, you think, oh, taking over a town. But then you have a party like that, it's like, oh, wait a minute, maybe I should take over towns more often.
Only if it's necessary, Z.
Yeah, remember, we're here for the princess. We're here to not overthrow kingdoms.
I mean, we say we're here for the princess, but we haven't really been here much for the princess.
And I mean, really, we did make that guy look kind of
Where
like
is
a
the
bitch,
princess?
by the
Is
way.
she a tree right now?
Is she not next to me?
Princess, are you a tree?
Are you asleep?
I'm right here. Don't worry.
Oh.
You did that.
She's just a
You
quiet
don't
little
have a
girl.
token on the
I just never saw you be a tree. I guess I just maybe wanted it to happen.
If danger comes, I will be a tree the best I can.
The princess, why are you always in so much danger?
Well, the other day, my blood is the final barrier between Father and this world. If it spills upon the earth, you will be free and pretty much everything will die.
Your
50,
father
so-
is
No.
evil?
Father, just the father. I know it's confusing, but is it names and a title type thing? Just
Maybe we should call him the Big F.
capital F. Father capital F.
Okay, I like that. Well, that is... I have to say, it feels like something brought me to you, and I'm not going to say what it is, but I've been told to watch for these things, and this seems like a thing. Mesius, you touched the book, and she doesn't like what's now in your head, and you're together, and this... I'm not going to say the thing, but it seems like the thing.
I think you just said the thing.
I didn't say the thing. I implied the thing.
By saying it.
I didn't say the word.
But yes, if that is what it is, it must be. You are saving me, and you have made sure that my journey has been safe so far. And I'm very thankful for this. Thank you. It means so much.
You've also lied to you.
I try to sneakily lean over to Mesius, and I'm like, hey, Mesius, you seemed a little uncomfortable figuring out where we were heading. Do you know where we're going?
Oh, I know where we're going. It is my home.
Your home? You don't seem that thrilled. I'd be ecstatic going back to my hometown.
Yeah, well, I left without saying goodbye, and I haven't been back since.
You leave on some sour terms or some whatnot?
No. I left on the promise.
Well, did you keep it?
I went with a wizard to learn magic, and he took me, and he lied to me, and he treated me as his guinea pig. And I escaped that wizard, pledging to be his downfall. And I cannot return home until I've done so.
Oh. Well, what happened to the wizard? Did you lose track of him? What happened?
Oh no, Grandad the Great still stands. The day that I grow powerful enough to defeat him is the day that I will be truly victorious.
Well, where is he now?
He's far away in his wizard tower. It's not near here, but I'm still too weak.
At this, I fly down, and I look at Mesius, and I say, Mesius, once we are done helping the princess, I promise that I will use all the power that I have to help you defeat this wizard.
Thank you,
Well.
Sarah.
Well, yeah, that's another thing, sweetheart. You got a whole gang behind you now. We can try to kick this wizard's ass
It's
as a team.
it is becoming obvious that some of us might have been disbanded before, but we are coming together to be quite a family. And I've been on my own traveling and learning and being so caught up in this dream of the arcane. I've really lost my friends and my family, but you guys are them.
Well, we're honored.
I've been eavesdropping, and that's because I kind of lean over and give him a little nudge in the shoulder and give him a look like,
You, yes, even you, I like you. Yes. You say some things sometimes that help us. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Well-
Well, that was my dark secrets. How are you guys? I didn't mean to bring anything down or anything.
No, I was the one prying. I pried. I respect it. Even if it is a little dark and gloomy. Hey, you know what? If it gets you that much in trouble, we can just be a little white lie won't hurt no one saying you defeated him. We'll defeat him in the long run.
Oh, this is my life's greatest wish. There will be no lie, only the day.
Or we can say we killed him, and then I can stick a dagger in his throat later. I'm okay with that.
I'm completely down with that.
We'll
I
stick a
love
pin.
doing that.
Visions of this.
Maybe I'll
fill me
set him
with
on
joy.
fire.
But I was eavesdropping. Why did you seem so odd that people mentioned Whitevale?
Well, you hear how he said it is a new town of only 15 years.
Yes, I figured that had something to do with the shadow.
Well, I haven't been home in 20 years. There's no way 15 years. I fear for what might be left when I return.
Yeah. That doesn't sound too nice.
That is the part that concerns me. I don't know how to feel about it.
So what is Whitevale? Is it a town of gnomes, or do you just habitate there, or what?
It's a town of gnomes. It's very unknown to the common folk.
So is it odd that people are speaking of it now?
The fact that he even mere mentioned it brings me much worry. I fear Sir and this necromancer might have taken hold of using it some way to their advantage.
Does seem troublesome. Are gnomes good at fighting?
Are you kidding?
Well, you're really the only gnome I've ever met, and so it's hard to gauge.
I ran away from home so that I could practice magic. Everyone there is simply mere...
Do they make shoes?
They do that. I don't want to talk. Ugh. He's just like kind of sits up and he stands up and he walks away kind of kicking at the rocks.
You see that? You scared them off.
I don't know much about gnomes. The only other gnome I ever met really enjoyed baking, and so how am I supposed to know what they are and aren't into? He was very into cookies, and Mesius is very into pastries, so but he also likes fighting, so it's hard to peg them down.
They're not all cookie cutter replicas, eh?
Well, when you've never met them, it's hard to know. But it does seem suspicious that people are speaking of a town of gnomes as being a very popular landmark. Seems like something has gone awry.
So, night continues on. You're all a little disconcerted with what Mesius says, at least those who heard him say it. You all spend your time. Saphira was taking the first watch of the night as everyone decides to go to bed for a moment. Saphira, I'm going to have you make a perception roll for me, please.
Cool. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh.
I got a
Wait,
3.
why do you have disadvantage?
You got a 3?
I got a
Wait, why
Why
did
is
Why does she have disadvantage?
No, that's not her. You got a 3?
for Saphira?
Oh, that's fucking you. Like you barely made that. All right. So
You
Saphira,
made that?
I
You're-
made
you're-
it.
3?
look at what I rolled. Look at what I rolled.
Oh,
You'll see.
jeez.
So I rolled a 3 too. So you got
Are
the
you
same.
kidding?
Because what happens is, Saphira, you are sitting there waiting. The night is growing dim. You are starting to get a little tired, and you're not really paying super attention. But out of nowhere, you hear a bell jingle violently.
At this, I perk up a little bit and try to see if I can see anything.
You see 3 cultists chilling in the forest, making their way closer to camp. Slowly walking, hoping you didn't hear them.
Okay, so I have the upper hand, right? Okay. At this, from
They're
my...
watching you, so anything you do, they're gonna see you do.
I'm from the tree?
Yeah, they can see you watching. They're looking. They're spying on your camp. So they're watching. If you attack them, they can see you attacking them. Just so you know.
Do they get an opportunity attack with that?
No, it's just like if you decide to attack them, you don't get a surprise attack. It's initiative start.
Okay. I am going to attack them immediately.
You're not gonna alert.
Hold on, I have a plan. At this, as I go to attack them, as I make my, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do, okay, I'm sorry, give me like 5 seconds.
Everyone roll initiative while we were doing this.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to roll my firebolt, and as I do this, I am just going to scream at the top of my lungs, "Wake up! We're being attacked!"
Oh, wow.
You got it.
Freaking Rome, you got 25.
I got a 19.
I have a +9.
21.
There's a reason I took alert.
Like amazing rolls.
Right, and now we're gonna suck the whole fight. Alright, babe, I got a 19.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
I like how Mizia's got a +2 and got a 20.
I got 14, by the way, for initiative.
Spirit 14 and Anduin 19. Oh yeah, you all have new health now. So everyone tell me your health really quick.
Oh, I can just go in and change it if that's easier.
No, I have it right here. What's your max health?
My max health is 26.
23.
26. Rome 23. Sylph is what?
36.
36. Mesius
26.
26. Z
I'm 36.
36. Anduin 31.
Correct.
And then Saphira 26.
Correct.
And then Rome is 23. Alright, perfect. Everyone's there. And, wow! They rolled really well and you guys still destroyed it. Alright.
Yeah.
Pretty wrecked.
So they start to approach, and Saphira flings her firebolt, but they're able to see it coming. So it's not actually an attack that's going to hit them. You jump out, it hits a tree, as it was done in a weird spot. But they're pressing the advantage. Rome, you are woken up by Saphira's scream, and you see the cultists approaching.
So I am going. Can I see them clearly?
Yes, she screamed out. You can see where Saphira is pointing, and you're looking at them. They're currently closest to Anduin's tent.
Can I make a check to see if I can notice any metal on them? Like necklaces, rings, anything.
You can make a perception if you would like, but I will count that as your action.
And now we turn to stone.
Yeah.
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 That's a real question.
That's
Is it
what
worth
it
it?
does.
Are you willing to wait for me to describe what they have? From what you can see on a basic perception check is with like your standard, you can see that they're wearing cloaks
Okay.
and a dagger at their side. They're not holding
So
it.
I'm going to take steps to here. I'm going to touch Anduin and be like, brother, it's time for battle. And use my bardic inspiration. And then I'm going to step to here. And I'm going to use clouded daggers on not just A.
Not just A. All right, so that's 44, right?
Yep.
Roll me that. Have you guys read all of them together yet?
Yep.
Yes.
7 damage to not just A. Boom. So you swirl a cloud of daggers that seemingly erupts from the snow around him, trapping him inside the tornado. Blades cut. He is not dead, but you can tell that the blood is flowing freely from his arms. Onto Sylph.
Okay, before I do anything, I have to ask real quick, does the thunder wave, hit friendlies?
Yes.
Yep, it hit everyone.
Well, it's only in a 15-foot radius, so hypothetically, I'm
It's
just
a
gonna...
square in front of you, so as long as none of the allies are in front of you, it will hit.
Perfect.
Like right here is fine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, okay, cool, because, this wave of thunderous force, sweeps out in between, each creature within 15 feet of cubic originating from me, yes. So I can honestly smack all 3 of these bitches.
All 3 of them. What's the DC save?
It's the
Constitution.
11, right? Yeah, Constitution 11. Each of them.
Alright. Boom. You save.
Fuck you.
Everyone Alex has hunted save.
They still take half damage.
So they still take half, yeah.
Yeah, they will still take half damage.
He did not save.
Ooh.
And he did not save either. So everyone Alex has hunted takes half, but the other 2, not just the mechanic to remind, both take full damage.
Yeah, and so the ones that take full damage will also move back. I'm just gonna have them move like a square back, and it's yeah, back 10 feet. Back 2, so yeah, 2 squares.
Oh wait, yeah, not just
2d8. Ooh, is this
it's
good?
just flat 2d8.
Yeah, it's just 2d8.
Damage.
So that's 8 damage for 2 guys who didn't save, and for the guy who did save, he gets 4 damage still.
All right. So you run up to where these 3 cultists are, and as you approach, you slam your hands together, and a thunder
Not today.
erupts from you. Luckily for them, not just they is able to. Everyone else is hunted is able to jump to the side and dodge the majority of the blast, still taking a little bit damage. But the other 2 are smacked full on with the full force of it as they fly back into trees.
Not today, Satan.
On to Mesius.
Oh, hey, I was muted. Hello.
Hello.
Fuck, my bad. Saphira, are you still up in the tree?
Yes.
Fuck, okay.
Do you need me to get down? Were you asking that in character, or were you asking that as you? Or I guess I can't get down.
You can't get down until your turn, so.
I can't get down, yeah.
Can I run up the tree and try to climb up this tree? Yeah.
If you're gonna climb up the tree, that's 10 feet of movement, and I need an athletics check.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
-1. Alright. Into the god push.
Come on, let us see your nat 20.
-1.
Little good enough.
I got 8. Fuck.
8?
Or
You
7.
start to try and scramble up the tree, but you're not able to get a grip. You're at the tree and it didn't take an action, but you are unable to climb it.
Damn it. I'm gonna pretend like no one saw that.
Oh, I'll pretend like
And I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself. So my AC becomes 15.
Plus 5, right? Alright.
It's
Alright, let me just tries to scramble up the tree trunk, but he's unable to get a grip. As he falls down looking somewhat ashamed, he casts mage armor on himself, trying to act confident, like that's totally what he meant to do.
Oh, that's a dope sound for mage armor.
On to Z.
Alright. Okay, I am going to use Ensnaring Strike on... Well, I'm just going to use it, and then I'm going to cast towards everyone Alex has hunted.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bow towards him.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
That would be a 26.
That is definitely a hit.
No need to be lucky for that. Okay, so they will become restricted. And I need a 1d8. That is a 5. And that is plus 2, so that's 8, and then potential is... Okay, so I think that is it for now because it's 8 damage. But then because he... Oh, wait. You
failed to
take a strength
He
hit.
failed to save. He got a 1.
Wow, you failed it really bad.
Yeah, so he is ensnared as fuck.
So he's ensnared, so at the start of his turn, he'll take an additional 1d6 piercing damage.
Okay.
It's okay.
And it says that a creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check against my spell to save.
Okay.
I don't know this audio. Fair warning.
Alright, you done?
Yep.
Alright, so you shoot your arrow into everyone Alex has hunted. He takes the bow in the shoulder and thorns start to erupt from the ground, encircling his legs, cutting into his thighs. He starts to scream out a little bit as he is in pain and trapped. He is also starting to glow. On to Anduin.
I leap up with vigor as I see that battle is upon us, and I'm going to lunge to the to my right just a bit in front of who I'm assuming is the princess.
Yes.
I say, "Princess, I shall protect you," and I reach my hand out, and I'm going to cast Command at 2nd level on everyone Alex is hunted, and Mechanic to Remind, and I say, "Grovel."
He has advantage on everyone, right? Because of my bow.
He has advantage on tax. This is a save,
saving
right?
throw.
Wisdom?
14.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
Nothing for him. Christ. So command, does that mean he has to
One
spend his
more.
turn?
One more. You have to do it for the other guy too.
Oh, for both of them?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's level
shit.
2.
For mechanic?
The Mechanic, yes.
Wisdom. Fucking Christ.
So they both fall to their knees and they end their turn when it comes.
Really?
Yep.
And then ends its turn? Dumb. Okay.
Grovel.
Great. Fucking shit. Alright. Everyone Alex is hunted starts his turn. He's going to take 1d6 of piercing damage.
Look at it. Look at the body.
He takes 4 damage.
Boom, take it.
Alright. So, and then, of course, being almost cursed by Anduin, covered in these thorns, he screams as he lowers down to the ground, prostrates himself, and holds his hands over his head, begging forgiveness in utter pain and agony.
Does he take more damage from that?
No. And then it goes on to not just A, who I forgot was going to take 44. 8 damage? Okay. So the blades are cutting into him and deep wounds appear across his chest. But he is not down with that, so he's going to run forward just a little bit. And he's going to go right here, and he's going to cast a spirit weapon. Yes.
Come on, fix this slime. Come on.
I'm gonna use this as his token, just because it's what I have.
Okay.
And so he's gonna use this, and he's going to throw it up at. He's gonna throw it behind Z, and send it to attack her. Boom, boom, boom.
Rude.
Ooh, nat 20.
Link to that.
All right, Z, you're gonna take 12 fucking damage.
Oh, okay, I'm fine.
All right, 12 damage, and then he's going to cast Inflict Wounds as his action onto Sylph.
Oh boy.
Goodness gracious.
And you got 10.
Miss! Ya bish!
All right, he reaches out to try and grab Sylph and hit her, but she dodges out just in time, and he misses, swinging wide. He is pissed at himself. And onto Saphira.
All right. How far away are not just A and Mechanic to Remind now? Is each thing 5 feet?
Yeah, so he's like 30 feet away, 27 if we're being like real with it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna change what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna use a good old Firebolt at not just A for being a little dick.
Yeah.
And
All right.
yeah.
And Dory's
Ignore that.
Ooh, so
How'd you just? Did you just roll?
Yeah, it's accidental.
Okay.
I'm trying to roll.
You're like,
for
wait!
Ellen.
Okay, damn it, I don't know where my good dice is. I'm gonna use this dice. Okay.
For that 20, by the way.
Oh yeah. Drink for the 20 that I rolled.
I sure did.
Hydrated.
RJ gave us 50 stars for it, so.
Yay, thank you. Yeah.
Damage.
That hits.
Yay! Okay, and then I roll 1d10, which I do know what the d10 dice looks like now.
Heyo.
Hey-yo!
9 plus 6, that's 15.
So,
15 damage.
You just did 15 damage with a firebolt?
Because it's a, don't you use a spell attack modifier? Do you do that when it's
No.
hitting?
It's already
Attack
added.
modifier.
I do this every single time.
The
Okay.
only time you use your modifier is if you're using your robes of power. D4, not in your modifier.
Okay, then it's a 9.
A 9? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, your firebolt blasts him in the stomach, and you can see burnt and scarred flesh, but he is not dead just yet. He spits in your direction,
Rude.
angry.
So I would like to say
Mechanic
that.
to remind.
What?
What?
Oh, I was just gonna say I did not use my spell attack modifier every time. I was gonna say that I. Never mind. It's good. We're good.
Alright. Mechanic to remind. As much as he really doesn't want to, falls to his knees and begs Anduin for forgiveness.
You will listen.
And on to Rome.
Let's see.
You guys hear the defeat in my voice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not done making them cry yet, Justin.
Not quite. Not quite.
You know, if they had rolled better, they actually had a chance to do a lot to you.
No, because we haven't pulled it out yet, so.
Yeah, just wait till we pull it out, okay? Andrew's been waiting this whole goddamn.
Whip it the fuck out.
Alright. So watching not just pull a little weapon out of thin air, I'm going to use Dissident Whispers on a second level on him. Which is... I don't remember if that's a save. I think it is. Oh no, that's just an instantaneous. No, it's save Wisdom 11, right?
Is this it? Yeah, wisdom.
11.
You said not just though, right?
Yeah. Fail that shit. Oh! Damn
Take
it.
half.
Yep.
Roll me damage.
You had to hit that exactly.
I know, right? It might be enough. You never know.
It's okay, just roll me damage, bro.
At second
How
level.
many dice are you rolling?
5d6 at second.
5?
Yep.
Yeah, just
2, 3, 4. If I can select
don't worry about it
5.
too much. Just roll.
Don't worry about it too much.
Just roll.
Don't worry about
Yeah. All right.
it. 611. That's 311.
And that still obliterates him into nothingness.
Fuck yeah! Fuck that guy.
What happened, sir?
So as he calls forth his conjured weapon, all he hears in his head is just a bunch of muttering until it's too much to bear, and he screams and falls into her shroud of thorns and just lays there until he starts bleeding from the ears and dies.
Well fun.
Wow, creepy.
Does his elemental weapon go like this?
It should.
It does.
Good, yeah.
Yes. Fuck that guy.
All right, is that your turn, Rome?
Yeah, I don't think I have a bonus action I can use.
Still.
Alright, well that helps me kindly, because I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna get a great angle of these last two fuckers, Mechanic and everyone Alex, and I pull out my giant bolt of Alexir. Yes, yes! And I speak a couple of whispers to it, and as I point down the street between these two, just thunder and lightning erupt.
They have disadvantage because they're prone.
They have disadvantage, and they both have to make a dex save of 15.
But yeah, and one of them is literally trapped in my thorns, so...
Okay, so
Oh my god!
Holy crap!
there's two hits. So there's two hits. That was disadvantage for the first guy. So everyone Alex is hunted. It gets hit fully once, and then saves on the second hit. And then Mechanic to remind still has to roll 3 times. So this is for the first strike. He saved the first strike, and he fails because it's disadvantage. He fails the second strike. So they're both gonna take one of them half, one of them full. So give me 66.
66? Okay.
66.
It's gonna be very confusing to see.
It's okay, I got you.
Okay, I'm like, that's gonna be so confusing. 21.
Alright. So it's 12, so 6 plus 9 is 15. Boom, boom. And then the other one is 12 plus 16. Boom. Alright. So you pull up your bolt of Alexir and you hurl it at them as it becomes its lightning, crackling energy bursts through them, hits a tree and comes back, flowing through their bodies. Lightning strikes them as they're sitting there prostrated and now shaking from the static electricity just inside their body. They are very close to death.
Damn straight.
That sent shivers up my spine.
It is I, the great powerful music.
Hi.
I'm gonna take a step forward so I can peer down in between the trees to see both of these guys. I hope that's Saphira.
I was gonna say, I'm like, is that Saphira?
And I'm gonna twin spell Firebolt.
Do it.
Give it to me.
So this one will be for the guy directly in front of me.
Everyone else is hunted. You have advantage because he's prone. That hits anyways.
Cool.
Hey, roll again in case you get a 20.
Yeah, in case you get 20, do that second roll.
Alright.
Hang out with you and
You
doing
already
some
hit,
stuff.
so it doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It was a nat 1, but it was on advantage, so it doesn't count.
Take the best. Here's his D10. Takes 8.
Nice.
And that's for Alex Hunter?
Yeah, and then this attack is going to be for the second guy. And I got an 18.
Hits. Roll again just in case you get a 20.
Oh!
Same fucking
Nice.
thing. Alright, roll for damage.
He takes an 8.
And another.
Yeah.
Wow, consistency! Alright, so the person right in front of you, everyone Alex has hunted, dies.
Yes.
How's it happen? The other one's still alive, but how's that one happen?
Okay, I take a few steps forward, feeling confident, looking down at my hands to see the blue aura that emanates from around his mage armor. And I just kiss both of my fingertips as I prepare my 2 firebolts, and one goes right through the guy's chest, who's kneeling in front of me, and the other one just goes whizzing past his head as he flops back into the smell of new blood rain.
I love it. Alright.
It's loud sometimes.
He
Though.
just says, On to the last one, Z. It is your turn.
Okay, I am going to use Planar Warrior as a bonus action. How far away am I from this guy? 10. I'm
Pretty sure
gonna
this counts as your normal attack, right?
Well, I have to be within 30. No, Planar Warrior is a bonus action. And the next time I hit them with a weapon attack, they take an extra 1d8 damage. That's why I'm doing it first.
Okay, they have to be within 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they have to be within 30 feet of me. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah,
Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay, yeah, it's like down there. Okay, so then I'm just gonna try to hit him with the bow. And that's a 14.
Yeah.
Huh?
Don't you have advantage? Isn't he prone?
Yeah, that hits anyways.
Oh, okay.
Roll a 20, roll a 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, roll just a
Roll a crit.
For the 1.
Or the 4. So
Okay.
that was
Alright. He literally has 1 hit point left, so how does it happen?
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
bummed.
I still don't know what I do. Oh, okay. Well,
Guys, I was gonna hold person you, I was gonna zero weapon, there was gonna be
Too late
command.
because I went first.
Because he went first. He prostrated 2 of my fuckers.
alright,
Should we interrogate this last one?
Describe it.
Yeah, he's dead. So I I like get all fucking pumped up because I just been attacked by this dude's friend's weapon and I'm pissed. And then I noticed that he's just like so weak and he can barely even like breathe. And taking pity on him, I just walk up and just shoot it straight through his heart.
It didn't do it.
Lands in his heart, the extra force damage almost blowing another hole deeper. He falls forward, able to see clearly through his chest to the other side.
Okay.
And they're gone.
Boom.
That was
Wow.
easy for you guys.
Gotta get
Good
some
job, guys.
difficult stuff for us.
Oh my
Amanda?
god, can you
I'm
stop?
sorry, guys. I'm sorry that you guys have to defend me all the time. Alex pipes up after the fight.
You should be sorry.
Oh, that's where
No.
they came
We
from.
gotta kill
Oh,
people.
A little target practice is never a bad thing.
Yeah, sweetheart, don't worry about it.
Well, I'm glad it's not too much of a bother.
Did you recognize what those soldiers, people were? They're
probably members of the children. Whose children?
What?
father's children?
Yeah, most likely. Most of the time when people try to take my life, they're a member of that cult.
Yeah, how often did people try to take your life before we came along?
As years go by, it has become more common.
Is there like a
Closer and
due
closer it
date?
comes to.
They killed the
There is a great day that is supposed to be coming. It is foggy in the prophecy as to whether it will be a good day or a bad day.
Or
I think it's a great day, but it's a great day for the forces of evil or the great day for the forces of good.
Okay, my
Nobody
question.
is 100% sure.
My question is, why didn't you decide to tell us any of this when we decided to take you on?
None of you asked. You just accepted the work from the king and said okay. You didn't ask what was happening or what you have to fight or like.
She truly does have a point.
I'm kind of with her on that one.
We fought like, what was it, like 3 villains trying to kill her?
Tomorrow.
We didn't even ask a
I showed
single
her Medusa
question.
and the Kraken and all that.
I feel like that's a
Well,
little
I
bit
just
on us.
assumed that it was like a, a regular dumb princess. Not some like philosophy, like.
Sophia, really?
My intelligence is like 16. That's high.
Saphira, have you ever heard a little saying about what happens when you assume?
Ah, you sound like my father.
Well, your father sounds wise.
Wow.
It is all right, Princess.
I-
What we need to say is we will fight for you. We have agreed to, and that is what we will do.
I feel like we also did ask the king what was going on.
I see.
He told you that people were attacking me, that I needed safe passage.
Yeah, but
That
you know,
was it.
Exactly. Thank you, Mesius.
Saphira, aren't you the one who says you're happy to do anything as long as money's involved?
And
What's
yeah,
all this arguing about now?
how much money has we've gotten off of this?
I mean, if you don't want to help me anymore, you can give me back the items my father gave me.
No, I'm down for helping you. I didn't.
Saphira, you
I
can
mean, if you don't want the robes of power that let you add a D4 to your attack
friends.
damage, I'll take that. That's a really good item.
I'll take that.
This is a pretty good item. I
What's Saphira
didn't mean this as an attack on you. I didn't mean this as an attack on you. I was just curious as to how long you've lived knowing this secret. And how do other people know this about you?
That's a good question.
Not everyone can be trusted, as we've learned.
I'll vouch for that one.
Yeah.
Not sure who, but there's someone
As a
inside
traitor.
the court. Someone that wants me dead, that wants father's power for either themselves or for something. I wouldn't know. You can bargain with father, but you will never win. He will always manipulate and twist it to get what he wants. I hope you know that, Mises. Hold that true to yourself. Anything he offers you in your head, it is not true. It will only serve him in the long run.
over there playing with your arm.
Yes, father has given you his power, but he cannot take anything.
It's easy to say that now.
Alright, well, it's a late night. Should we get back to bed?
I would very much enjoy sleeping.
I'm going to reset my
Quite a rude
traps.
awakening.
Yeah.
Before I go back to bed, I kind of go to search the bodies and see if there's anything to be found, correspondence or gold or anything of value.
Investigation roll?
Guidance.
It's been so long. Since I've been
You
guided.
put away all your dice.
I got to miss you.
How dare you?
I don't know, I just felt right. 12 plus 3, that's 15. Plus 3, that's 18.
18. Upon looting through the bodies, you can see that mostly what they're wearing is rags and tattered robes. You are able to find, between all bodies, about 10 gold pieces and the daggers they had on them. The daggers are nothing special, they're just standard tiny pieces of gold.
Okay, I take the gold, I don't give a fuck about daggers.
You can add 10 gold to your thing.
So going to reset my traps and stealthily climb up a tree and hide myself and go back to sleep.
Alright. Everyone is gonna go to sleep.
Yes.
I think so.
I'll semi-keep an ear out. It's only half sleep.
Alright. The rest of the night passes without a hitch. You're awakened. The corpses, luckily, are not starting to smell as everything is covered in snow. And they are frozen stiff in the morning over on the side of your camp.
I'm already getting the horse all wrangled up and the carriage all strapped in.
Sylph's getting everything ready, and the morning is quiet as everybody is gathering the things to head on their way.
Yeah, I'm going to collect all my trap stuff.
That'd be fairly quiet.
Alright. Rome collects his trap stuffs, and you all kind of start moving on without much words being said, knowing that your next destination, White Vale, is still about 2.5, 3 days out. You figure it's better to just get moving and go. The rest of the journey to White Vale is very calm. There's nothing that just jumps out or really surprises or shocks you. Just a very nice, pleasant stroll. You are seeing the mountains, the Dragon Spine Mountains in the distance as you are following the road are coming closer and closer. The closer you get, you are realizing how grand of a formation of stone this is. They stand taller than anything you've ever seen before in the world, and their majesty is just breathtaking. You can see the snow caps on top of them as they're just covered in green and white, a beautiful landscape painted in front of you. The forest is quiet, but as you get closer to where White Vale is, you start to run into people. Each day, more people become common, until eventually at White Vale you start to see almost people consistently as you're walking along the road. Normal traders and passerbys, no one special, just going about their day. Anyone you talk to is mostly heading to Whitevale for the healing properties of the hot springs.
Ooh, I can't wait to get my hands on those hot springs.
It seems that Whitevale is well known, at least in the north, for being a hub of health and spa. And as you approach towards the city itself, you're greeted with what you assume is going to be a small empty town, a somewhat busy hub of people bustling to and fro.
Mesius, is this what you remember?
Oh, no, 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 no. This is quite strange. I don't remember the last time there was ever this many people here. This forest used to be sacred. Now it seems like teeming with freaking trader folk and peasants. My homeland has been tainted. I do not know for the good or better. I mean, I do not know if it is for the better or not yet. That is undetermined.
Do you want to try to find some folk that you remember, some friends or family?
I do not know if my family is still here, but if I see anyone I recognize, I would like to talk to them.
Does the town still look the same? Minus the, or, you know, without the people, would it be the same, or has it changed?
Structurally, it seems the same, yeah.
Yeah, the town still looks the same as Mesius remembers. The biggest difference that he's able to tell, and as he's told you, is the fact that there are people here. You see humans and elves and different races. As far as Mesius would remember, this was a town inhabited entirely by gnomes.
This is... I'm freaking out here. Are there any... do I see any gnomes?
You don't see any gnomes you recognize. There's a few walking about.
Okay.
But none that you remember as living there when you were.
Well, should we maybe try to find a inn or somebody who can maybe tell us a little more about the history of this town?
Yeah, Mesius, do you know of the local inn that we can go to?
A library, maybe, or?
There's a library. The elders had their library back in the day.
Well, maybe we should try there. That seems to be a good place to find information about towns.
Follow me. I'll show you the way. I lead them to the library.
So the party leaves and they go to what looks like the most ornate house that Mesius remembered as being what was originally the elder's home. The door itself is almost a golden auburn color, seemingly shimmering in the sunlight. It sounds like you can hear someone home. What do? You hear noises from inside.
I think we should knock. We must be on our best behavior here.
On your lead, Mesius.
You should lead the way.
Yeah.
He looks back
It is your home.
nervously. He looks back nervously like, okay. And he steps up and knocks on the door.
The door opens and a tall man in about his mid-30s answers the door and says, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
I loudly say, "Well, you're not a gnome."
No, ma'am, I am not a gnome.
Excuse us. Hey, down here.
Yes, how can I help you?
Is this still the library?
The library, what do you, this is my house.
Oh, excuse us. It's been a very long time since I've been back to this town. Could you point me to the local library?
Oh, we don't have a lot. How long has it been since you've been here? You know, I don't think we've ever had a library here.
My boy, I'm 211 years old. It's been a while. Perhaps decades.
Well, I mean, this is a new town. We've only been around for 15 years.
What do you mean?
I mean, well, about 15 years ago, the original founder of this town was out on an expedition, and they discovered this seemingly abandoned town. It was built, it seemed fine, but we couldn't see anyone else living here. We found the hot springs and decided that it was glorious, and it's become a huge hotbed of people coming and spending their money trading, visiting our springs. It's a wonderful place. Decades, you say? I'm sure there was nothing here before that.
You
I
just
lean
said
over
there
to
were
Maisie.
buildings
Yeah, so where do you think all
that
these
were
buildings
empty.
came from?
They
I mean,
didn't.
I don't know. They were. I guess it's possible, but there was no one here. We didn't find bodies. We didn't find.
I lean over to Mesius and I'm like, we should probably find the so-called founder of this town and ask him a few questions.
Is he available, sir?
The founder is no longer here.
His family, perhaps?
He's the one that told us about it. But he really just came into town, I think, down in Whitevale. Or I'm sorry, this is Whitevale. Down in whatever the fuck that is, Northwind. Some man came to town, told us all that there was a village ready for inhabiting and some hot springs, and we all came.
Was his name Sir, by any chance?
Sir, I mean, we all called him Sir, but no one ever actually referred. I think his name started with a G? Grand something? I don't remember. It was a long
Mesius, don't you know someone with a
Yes,
G?
the wizard.
Yeah, he was a very magical fellow. He seemed very pleasant, though. Little weird, but I mean, look at this. We have a wonderful town.
You say he came to Northwind and told you that this town was empty.
Yeah, he said he was a traveling wizard.
Randall the Great is a evil wizard, and he has put many harm on me, and do not trust him. This happened 50 years ago.
15.
15. I can't do math right now. I'm freaking out.
But, I mean, you might consider him evil, but to everyone here, he has done great things. He's showed us a place to live, and he's provided us with trade and income.
I walk up between them and I say, Sir, thank you so much for everything you've told us. I think that we should probably be on our way. Maybe this guy's not so great. Just think about that. But we should probably be going.
Very well, travelers.
And I kind of
very bizarre.
usher Mesius on.
I take a few steps back up into the snow, and I put my hand on my chest, and I cast Reduce, and I turn into this tiny fucking thing that you can, standing inches tall, and you just see fireball after fireball after fireball just shooting up into the air, these tiny little fireworks. And you hear this, like this utter screams.
Oh, Mesius, I didn't know you could get smaller.
Because that's helpful right now.
Kind of cute and sad.
And I return myself back to normal. Well, my family very well be dead, but I do not know for sure. We must push on.
Sounds like it's time to kill us a wizard.
I turn to Alex. I'm like, do you know anything of this man? Do you know any folktale of this town? How it came to be?
No, I heard of Whitevale being founded 15 years ago or so. I mean, I was a baby at that time, but I've heard of it since then. It's nothing special. It's just a mountain town with hot springs.
Your father never came across the founder of it, or your father never made business with this town before?
Not that I know of. This is a pretty out-of-the-way town. It's become a big trading hub in the past few years. But until recently, it hasn't really been anything worthy of any mention to anyone, really.
Okay.
Well, I guess we can look around a little more, see if maybe we can find any more information about the founder.
Right. Try to find anyone who
knows his whereabouts or where he may be or where he may have gone to after this. We should also check out those springs while we're here, though, because they do seem to have some good magical properties, and I feel like we shouldn't miss out on the opportunity.
It's true. I second that.
Depends on the cost.
Well,
You guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go towards the hot springs.
Mesius is feeling very, very overwhelmed. He's not sure what to do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick up tiny little Mesius and put him on my shoulder.
Well, no, didn't he go back to normal?
Still, either way, that's a viable statement. I'm like, either way, whether it's one shoulder or both shoulders, he still fits.
To the hot springs. We could all use a minute of silence and solitude and warm water.
Do you need floaties? Or is it?
No.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, he grew up around here. I would hope he would at least know how to.
Well, we don't know if the hot springs are a new addition.
They were here.
They were here. All right.
Some of my people's sacred pools.
Oh my God.
While we are moving and not in character, Dalton, thank you for the like, brother. Man, the myth, the legend of legendary gaming in the house. What is going on?
What is up?
So as you all walk your way toward the hot spring lodge, Z opens the door first and is greeted by a pleasant-looking woman with straw blonde hair behind the counter. She has spectacles perched on her, and she looks to be somewhat older, not super, like middle-aged, seemingly a nice, pleasant woman, greeting with a smile and a hello as you enter. How can I help you?
Well, hello. We would all like to go to the hot springs, please.
Oh, of course. Now, access to the hot springs is about 5 gold per person, but I guarantee it's very worth it. Although I feel like I should mention, we have had a problem recently with some, I can only assume teenagers or children running in and stealing clothes. So make sure that your clothes are safe while you're in your hot spring. I would not like them to be taken from you and you to be stuck in there, so to say.
No one has seen who's been stealing the clothes?
Yeah, no, it's very bizarre. No one's seen anything. It's always while people are in the spring, and it's very quick. It's happened every now and then. It's never super common. Primarily, though, it seems that it's really just kind of people's underwear.
Ew.
That's really
Well,
perverted.
I don't wear any anyway, so I'm fine.
Oh, there you go.
See, we didn't even know that about you.
Yeah. You didn't need to not know it.
Mm.
Okay, here's my 5 gold. I found a little extra on some people we killed. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Like how she does not.
You can make your way into the back. Women are on the left, men are on the right.
What? You segregate?
Well, you separate when you change because we feel like while you're changing and you're disrobing, it might be seen as a little bit more sexual. People might be feeling a little more vulnerable. So we separate the changing. The bathing, though, itself is co-ed.
So we all leave to get naked, but we come back together
We
naked.
find it helps people feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, what if we don't care? Especially considering you just told us that our clothes get stolen.
My shoes as I walk back.
If you don't care, that is fine. We just hope you still follow the rules just for the people that might be here that do care.
Which locker room are the clothes getting stolen out of?
It doesn't matter. People have taken them with them and held them out just outside this hot spring. People have left them inside. Still, they just keep taking it. No one's
Alright, well,
one or anything.
Can we privately reserve this for our group?
Yes. If you want to spend 50 gold, actually, you have enough people. For your group total, it would probably be about 70 gold, and you can have a free access for 2 hours. It's only your group.
Alright, I put 100 gold on the table.
Oh, 4 hours it is. Give me a little extra for that.
Thanks, Rome.
I just don't want anybody stealing our clothes.
double the time without double the price.
She takes your money and she shows you guys towards the back area, which is in here. I'm going to move you all to your respective changing areas.
Alright.
At this moment do I realize that this is actually very generally even on characters.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Is the princess gonna get naked? Isn't she like a child?
No, she's like 22.
Yeah,
She's like 12.
No.
she said she was a baby. She said she was a baby when this town was first founded, so she couldn't have been more than like 18, 19?
Yeah, she's like 18. She's like 22. I said baby, but she was like toddler.
Okay.
Well, that would make her 7.
Don't worry about math. Don't question my question. She's 22. That's what it means. That's what it means.
Okay, alright, well, I'm already naked the second that we get into the lockers, and I'm like, see you out there!
Is this where we're leaving our clothes?
Yes.
I mean, if they don't care what I'm doing.
I'm actually going to trap the shit out of this entrance. So I'm going to use ropes and bells, and I have a bag of ball bearings that I'm going to drop on the floor right inside the locker room doors.
Yeah, and can I hide me and Alex's clothes?
I mean, we can take them in there with us.
And so hide Alex.
Or I can just put them all in the bag of holding.
What?
Ooh,
Yes.
If you do that, Rome, I can cast an illusion of them being in a chest or a barrel or multiple barrels.
We can do that.
It's
I'm-
only underwear. You can buy them again.
Okay.
I'm not taking.
I've already watched it.
But for the
I like my.
for the dignity of thieves everywhere, stealing underwear is sad.
No, I'm already off towards the hot springs. I'm like underwear, schmunderwear.
I'm gonna leave her clothes out,
Underwear.
and I'm gonna put everyone else's in the bag folding.
Feels bad.
I don't care. I don't have underwear.
Her clothes are out. Bag and holding. You all decide to go out into the hot tub. I need everybody in the hot tub to make me a perception roll.
All right, I'm gonna store our bags like right, or the bag like right here, and then traps are like right here.
Ooh. 18.
Okay, I'm gonna create multiple illusions of barrels and crates around
I got 13.
clothes.
So we need a perception.
I
Perception.
got 15.
20? Nat 20. Oh, because you have.
14 plus 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rome! Mezius!
Okay.
Jinx!
Okay.
1 and a 2.
Hey, Rome, what's up?
And what'd you get, D?
I got a 15.
A 15. All right. So everyone that rolled over 15, you're hanging out, just chilling out. It's a nice, relaxing tub. You can feel your stress melting away. And out of the corner of your eye, everyone who rolled over 15, you start to see Z's clothes move.
Yeah.
They're seemingly just on the ground, just kind of like going across the floor, working its way towards the mountain face.
I don't see it.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that moving?
What?
These clothes are literally getting their
What?
shit out.
I stand up and I
Jesus, Anduin, really?
shout, bask in my glory.
Oh.
I reach my hand out and I
Oh, that's
cast
what you
command.
shouted.
I
Bask
cast
in the
command, I
glory.
shout, halt!
Give me a. That's a save. Okay, yeah. So let me roll. Nothing happens.
There it is. I look around and go, anyone have any better ideas?
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
You detect the magic that would be coming from life forms. You can tell that you feel something alive.
I can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object.
You see.
Oh, it's invisible. I can't see it.
You see about 4 or 5 small auras underneath this dress, this robe, whatever you're wearing.
Friends, I believe it may be creatures.
Enlarge them.
Are they hostile?
Why would I make them huge?
I mean, I could just kill them all.
I walk over and I kind of grab the cloth and I try to see what's underneath.
Guys, I wear
As you
7
pick up
letter
the,
armor.
you see holding onto the cloth several small gnomes.
I knew it.
Small even for gnomish standards. They
Oh
stay
my god! Like
maybe an inch and a half, 2 inches tall maximum. As you hear a,
hey, what the fuck, man? Oh my god!
You should be happy she just picked you up. I was gonna kill you.
Matthias, it's some of your people. But
People
Oh
are
my.
stealing underwear.
God, what could this possibly be?
You want to make them bigger?
Yeah, now don't you think you should enlarge them?
Hello? There's 4 of them. I'm gonna cast enlarge on the 2 that are closest to me.
What if you double? Can you double
Alright.
spell
That
it
is
all?
that is twin spell. I can't do more than that.
so as you cast enlarge on the 2 in front of you, they grow, and you realize the one that was talking was actually someone you knew from your village. It is Cotton Top, as his nickname is. And he stands there going, Matthias, is that you?
Cotton, what are you doing?
I'm just living my life. It's been like, what, 20 years?
Why are you so small? What happened? Where's everyone?
That's the story. Everyone's alive! They're all
Oh my god!
So, you left 20 years ago, right?
Yes, I did, yes.
Fuck, man, it's been so long! Like 5 years after you left, this dude came and he gave us this soup that he made out of these mushrooms. Apparently, these fucking mushrooms make you small, right? Well,
Oh.
if you eat them in the soup, you get small for fucking ever!
That's... wow. Was this a wizard by chance?
It was. Gren something or other.
Yes, he is my sworn mortal enemy. This is why I was not here to bear witness to this monstrosity.
Really? You know him? He
Yeah.
came in, he talked some talk, he made us think that he was giving us a magical, wonderful health potion, that we would never get sick again, people would live, the old would never age, and...
He told me similar lies. Cotton. He told me similar lies, and he treated me as a magical sponge for his tests and theories, and he tortured me and did things I cannot mention. I will save you all and kill this wizard.
I mean, we're not necessarily super upset about it. Before...
I'm upset. Everyone I know is the size of a freaking peawaw.
No one really bothers us anymore, so, I mean, we're not necessarily happy. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. We don't love...
I mean, obviously.
But people leave us alone now, and so that's not the worst part. I mean, we're making the best out of it.
What about Mother? Is she still making her pastries? Is that
yes, of course! The pastries, your father's still making his inventions.
Oh,
Everything's going normal. We've had a little bit of trouble with rats recently, but that's about it.
Why the underwear?
Oh, I can't imagine rats in your size.
Yeah, it's a little bigger, but enough about that. Lysias, would you like to see everyone again?
Do we have to be
I'm
small?
nervous, but I'm ready to face...
You would have to become small. The mushrooms I talked about, as long as you don't do whatever the fuck that wizard did to him, you can eat them and safely shrink for a certain amount of time. Nothing super long, but it is reversible, I promise you. You can all come safely. We've done it before.
Sounds
I don't
fun to
know.
me.
I'm down.
Friends, will you
I'm
please
not so sure.
give me the time
I
of day?
stand in the water. I stand up in the water and I go, shrink me.
I quickly cover you with illusions. Like,
He gives you the illusion of having a dick.
And then I stand there and I'm
It's
like,
a little
jiggling
cold in
around,
here.
and I'm like,
my friends,
So, Cotton decides, or upon hearing that Z is down, he goes and he grabs a handful of mushrooms from next to the mountainside and hands them out to you. Anyone who's willing to come in, just take a quick bite. I promise you, it is entirely safe. It'll last for about a day, and then you'll be back to normal.
Can we get dressed first?
Oh, of course. I mean,
I shrink down totally naked.
And why are you stealing underwear?
that,
Cotton Top, please tell us the truth.
I think you should talk to the elder about that. It has to do with the rats, but he will have more information about it.
I believe you.
I don't even want to know if I want to put that together.
I promise you, it's not weird. It's not as weird as it sounds. I know it sounds really weird. We just figured that, people could buy more underwear. It would be that best.
Let us go.
It's on you, Mesius. Your call.
I believe we shall go.
Yeah, I'm already tiny. I'm tiny and naked, and I
take a
have
bite.
a little tiny illusion penis, and I'm still swinging around like.
You all shrink. Upon that, Colin also shrinks back down. You are all now about an inch and a half. If you recall, you guys are about 2.5 inches, maintaining that little bit of height difference between the gnomes. As pictures you. Yes.
I was just double checking. I was just grabbing the princess and making sure she's close.
Oh yeah, she's coming with you. You all eat it as he leads you into a small hole in the bottom of the mountain face. You guys follow this whole seemingly miniature like rat cave for about 5 minutes until it starts to open up. And inside you see what looks like almost a village of industry. You can see steam buildings and machines going back and forth, gnomes running between the different roads and different houses, and bustling noise filling the cavern. And
Now, are we their size, or are we like 5 inches tall?
you're like, so 2.5, you guys are like 2.5 inches, 3. But yeah,
Wow.
You guys got the little village of White Vale hidden inside the hot spring.
What an epic thing to walk in on.
Woo, yeah.
Dude.
If I'd known you were going to end it here, I would have cracked open my box a little earlier.
Oh, I'm just glad that everyone's not dead.
Dude,
I don't know how Meteus would have recovered from that.
Yeah, I was worried too.
You'll have to tell me what it is, though.
No, they just became underwear gnomes.
Yeah, for real. They're just the
I'm
underwear
into it.
killers.
I'm into it.
They just farm underwear for.
What does it say about your campaign when you steal an idea from a South Park episode?
Oh God, what?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just concerned as to why my people didn't care more.
Well, we'll find out.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You're
write
like,
them.
I'm disappointed.
Be like, hold up, buddy. Y'all were
Yes, previous episode.
Is acceptance.
Yeah, and I have a baby dick, so.
I'm gonna say that I quickly stopped that.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't illusion clothes on to me. That seems like it would have been the
I said I'm gonna cover
Yeah, he
you up,
just said
and
illusions.
you
I just
said
threw
it was
that
a
in there.
penis.
I didn't say penis.
No, that was me.
I said penis, and I was like, yep.
That's what I get for not being more specific. I should have been like a clown nose goes over your junk.
Junk? How do you put a clown nose on a vagina?
If you had a dick, oh my god.
Well, I didn't just start.
It would be double illusion.
You made a dick just to put a clown nose on it.
Double illusion.
Why would you make the dick, put the clown nose on it?
Two illusions.
Thank you for the 100 stars, RJ.
March Madness.
Yes.
Now this was an episode, friends.
Great job.
It
Hey, dude,
was a
RJ
great
hangs out
episode.
with us for all of our episodes, Mug. Like, he's here constantly. RJ is awesome.
Thank you, homie.
That's right, man.
Yes, super appreciate you.
Thank you for stopping by, friends, and watching our episode of West Haven. This will be out on podcast on Thursday. And stay tuned for later this week. We have the Witcher campaign on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then we don't have anything else again until Sunday, Monday.
Friday.
We have to
Friday.
finish
Heavy rain.
Oh, heavy rain on Friday. That's right.
Ooh,
On Friday.
that's
Yeah, we gotta
true.
It went down.
finish it.
We should also talk about Screaming Forest.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So stop by or check in, friends, because we're going to be doing some crazy shit. Make sure you check out that podcast. Thank you all for stopping by.
Yeah, we're definitely adding in new schedule. So there's going to be new shows coming in. A couple of us are going to start streaming on different days. As Mug is over there making her face. She doesn't know what she's streaming yet.
It's probably gonna be Kingdom Hearts.
I love it.
Nice.
Which will be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we will pick out days and times, and we will have an updated schedule for you probably by the end of the week.
Yes. Come hang out with us. Enjoy
Sweet.
the fun.
And we will see you on Wednesday.
Thank you.
Later,
Have a good night,
y'all.
guys. We love you.
Bye.
Later. Deuces.
Bye-bye.